and welcome to Jewellery Maker. Lovely to have your company and great to know that you've joined us after what has hopefully been a very, very festive couple of days. Wishing you all the very, very best for the past couple of days and also wishing you all the very best for the next couple of days because we've got lots of treats to fill in your lull between Christmas and New Year phase, because that's what we're in now. We're in that moment where we've been with the Christmas Day, we've done the Boxing Day, and now we've got this moment of just, I'm thinking, hopefully tranquility, hopefully peacefulness, a time to reflect and a time to perhaps just stuff yourself with even more chocolates and also give yourself plenty of jewellery making inspiration. And the lady who's going to do that today is the gorgeous Sara Elvin. Hello, Sara.
Hello.
Ready for Christmas in terms of been there, done that, but ready for the Christmas lull?
Yeah, ready for the lull. I've got plans for tomorrow. I've got there's a big rugby match on tomorrow, so I'm doing that. And then we fly out on the 29th. We fly away for a week.
Woo!
I know, so big
all
plans.
right for some, I tell you. All right for some. We're not jealous at all now, are we? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Very, very jealous indeed. The thing is that there is a time between Christmas and New Year where hopefully people have got a little bit of a chance to sit down and do something different and get something, you know, maybe inspire yourself to start something new if you're already into jewelry making, or if you're watching for the first time, inspire yourself to kickstart. You know, why not? 2014 is looming, and why not start with a bang of jewelry making deals? And deals is exactly what we have in store for you today, including some brand new treats, never been seen before offers like this one. We are starting with the early bird. I'm straight in this morning. I'd like to say that I'm awake and I'm good to go. I'd like to say that, but I can't. However, we have got for you this fantastic deal. This is a brand new offer. You've never seen it before, and it's your early bird this morning. Yes, very, very popular. We know that because we've seen the silver before, but never seen the antique bronze. We launched the gold and the rose gold yesterday. Now you've got the final flourish, and they flew out yesterday. They absolutely shot out. And with that in mind, if you want to join us and get this deal, you've got to be quick. Hot to trot offer. A big hot to trot offer. Take a look. Very, very pretty. Perhaps little hair clips, decorative detail for the neckline. Perhaps you could, I tell you what about if you just put one as a little for a little cuff? You could make one into a little cuff design, couldn't you, like that? That would be really pretty. You could have almost do a little double-stranded cuff if you wanted to as well.
Yeah, it'd be really nice if you, because I'm just doing a bit of kamihimo, if you wanted to kamihimo out of both sides of those loops and have those the centre point of the bracelet, they would be beautiful, or on the neckline. Really pretty.
Yeah. And the nice thing is you're going to get both sizes today in one deal. Both sizes. You've got the large and you've got the small. We are kick-starting straight away here on Jewellery Maker. Sold out on the rose gold, sold out on the gold finish, sold out of the silver finish. Final treat we've got for you is your antique bronze wire mesh coloured brass ribbons. You've got there a detail of the large and the smaller, large being your 20 by 30, smaller being 12 by 20, so perfect matching combination. It's a little and large scenario that we're bringing you here. Little, well, I tell you what, little price tag, large quantity, but it's not going to hang around. It'll be another sellout deal. It's yours. A combination of all of your large and your small in these fantastic brass wire mesh bows. Yours for the taking for £11.95. Great for those of you who are already working with the wire mesh, those of you who are already enjoying that beautiful finish and that incredible design a flourish that you can get from your wire mesh, but match it alongside the finishing touches of these bows and you're really going to excel. You're really going to get that difference to your jewellery making. If you want to join us, you can do so on the phone lines. It is, of course, a free phone number that you're dialing. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. Or you can join us on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. We don't mind how you do it. We just don't want you to miss out on this deal. We don't want you to lose out on such a great offer. £11.95 is all you pay. Congratulations. A great deal. And I tell you what, you need to be quick off the mark on these deals. First come, first served, and once they're gone, they're gone. We cannot guarantee this deal again. We can only give you the chance to own them now. £11.95 is all you pay. There's a lot of creations to be made in one massive bundle. 20 pieces, that's 10 of each size, and you've really got that facility. And in some ways, Sarah, this is almost the stimulus for those people who are having that that moment of, ooh, you know, where do I go next? What do I do with jewellery making? How do I expand my creativity? This is something that actually could be a stimulus, couldn't it?
It could indeed. And I'm thinking I'd like to see them cascading down with lots of chain and some gemstones in between, and I think they would look beautiful, just, you know, if you had a large one and a small one underneath each other.
Cute.
There's just so many options you can do with these, and it is that little spark of inspiration. And I always think when you're struggling with something, do get your findings out, do get some spacer beads or something different,
yep,
and put it with the gemstones. It might just spark that little bit of an inspiration for you. And that's just all you need, and then you'll be off and flying again. And that's, you know, that's the really nice thing about having something brand new coming into your collection.
Isn't it?
It just gives you that little extra spark.
And of course we know that a lot of our pieces have already flown out, just like this one. Of course we had the gold and the rose gold yesterday. It sold out of those. Had the silver, I think, on the late show not so long ago. Those sold out. So these are brand new to air in the antique bronze. We have got a lot of people on those phone lines, and a lot of people who are watching today ready to get something different from us. And have we got something different for you right now? £11.95 for 20 individual features of your bronze coloured brass mesh ribbons. Gorgeous look, and yours for the taking. Congratulations. If you've still got a phone in your hand, you need to keep it there. We have a lot of interest still on those phone lines. Please do be patient. We'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. It is a first come first served situation, so if you see something that you like today, make sure you give yourself the chance to get that deal. Now that I do have the antique bronze finish in the toggle clasps coming up later on, so if you want to match them alongside each other, you've got the ribbons and then you've got the toggles as well, so you've got those matching together. Now then, talking about some fantastic clasps, how about this for a brand new bundle? Never been seen before. It is a fantastic selection of all of the different variant types of clasps and findings that you could possibly want. Actually, just take a look. First of all, we've gone for weight and we've gone for dynamic jewelry creations with these kind of toggle clasps. Now these are brand new bundle. This is a brand new time to get a variety of our different clasps. We're going for the toggle clasps here. Look at how nice and thick they are. Fantastic, solid. I mean, if you've got any of the larger gemstones that we've been offering you recently, I mean, we've done some real stonking size gems like the druzy and the lovely crackled agate in those huge 20 by 30 sizes. If you've got any of those slabs of the labradorite and the moonstone that we did not so long ago, any of those feature size gemstones, you probably do need a clasp that holds that kind of drama. You don't want the clasp to be a nitsy witsy teeny weeny one when you've got something very dramatic within your jewellery making. So that's going to really facilitate that strength of design. So you've got 4 of the larger clasps. You're also going to get your heart and your star-shaped toggle clasps. And you can see how the star shape doesn't just stop with the actual detail of the round, but how about this? You even get a little star to match on the bar as well. Cute, very, very cute. Loving those. So you're going to get those, and you're going to get 3 of those in total. Then on top of that, you're also going to get your smaller detail in your boat ring clasps. So you're going to get 6 of those. And then to finish it all off, we're adding in some more gorgeous detail. Let me make sure I've got those matching so you can see. You're also going to get your squares in your clasps. You can see how cute they are. I love the finish of those, really nice. And then on top of that, let's just bring in your variant, there we go, of your hexagons. Brushed finish, and all of this bundle brought to you for one price tag. You've got a lot of jewelry making, you've got a lot of impact. If you want to join us, you could do so and get an amazing deal. If you see this and you like it, then you've got to be very, very quick. First come, first served. You're getting your rose gold plated sterling silver shaped toggles. You've also got your gold plated. You've got your 5 silver toggle clasps. You've got your rose gold flash finish and your clasps. All of these silver finish as well. All of these together for one price tag only. One price alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Over 20 individual clasps you have here. Over 20 individual creative impact influences. And you've got an amazing price tag here of just £14.95. £14.95 is all you're paying. When you consider what £14.95 actually is in terms of a potential jewellery making, you know that this is a fantastic deal. If you see it and you like it, you've got to go today. You've got your rose gold and you've also got your yellow gold in your star shapes. You've got these strong, solid designs. Almost, I would say, and I don't know where this has come from, but for me, I'm looking at this very Cleopatra feel to these toggle clasps, and I can't justify that other than that I just have a feeling that that's the kind of influence they have. That lovely bar is so strong, and the design of the actual finish of them, the metal is so glorious. You've got here a real chance and a half. £14.95. Over 20 individual clasps, over 20 pieces of jewellery to be created. Should be costing you over £23, and here you've got the chance to own this deal for £14.95. There is a lot of jewellery making to be had, and of course the nicest thing about jewellery making is this: although something's made for a certain purpose, toggle clasps to be a clasp for the neckline or the wrist, actually these days the lovely thing about jewellery making is you see an ingredient and then you can think outside the box. You don't have to do what it's been designed for. In fact, I think some of the most rewarding aspects of jewellery making is that you can take something that has been designed for one purpose and give it a totally different purpose altogether, whether that be decoration or whether that be another feature, whether it's going to be you take a toggle clasp and you create it into a cufflink, or whether perhaps you're going to take one of these fantastic, let me hold them up, gorgeous square clasps, and you want to use that as perhaps a binding or a connector for the neckline. You choose how you want to play with these, how you want to work with them and get the best result for you. £14.95 is all you pay. Fantastic deal. Over 20 clasps, I can guarantee you here. A clasp selection to be proud of, from the stars, which I know going to be very, very popular in the next couple of weeks and months. I always think that the decoration on our clasps are really a testament to how we appreciate that every detail to your jewellery is essential. You know, it's not just about what you're going to do to the front of the neckline, but how you're going to decorate the neckline to the nape as well. Or perhaps remember that this clasp doesn't have to go to the back like a standard neckline piece. In fact, many of our designers will often say, make the clasp the feature. You know, use it as an asymmetric design. So actually you might want to take the star and make that as part of the neckline detail. Now I've only got 30 left in stock on this one. Started with a much bigger quantity, but now I've only got 30 left. In fact, that's dropping down already, so it looks like this will be a sellout offer for today. £14.95. You could join us on the phone lines, you could join us on the web. We don't mind how you do it, but don't forget you're only paying one postage and packing of just £2.95, and that £2.95 is for the whole day. So it means that you can keep on adding. Of course, we've got the lovely Jenny joining us this afternoon, and then we have Ed later on this evening, and there's the people who are going to give you plenty more deals for you to just keep on adding and adding and adding to your order. I've got things like pearls coming your way today, and I mean, you might actually want to take, I'm wondering if which clasp shall I take? I'm going to take this one, I think. Maybe if you're working with the luxury and the size of these pearls, you might want to add in a gorgeous decorative clasp as well. Ooh, isn't that regal? Glamorous, glamorous. £14.95 for the clasp and 4 strands of pearls as well. Rebecca's coming on, is she? Oh, it's Rebecca this afternoon. She's joining us instead. The gorgeous Rebecca's joining us this afternoon for our guest designer inspiration. Now I do know, because I had a quick check. I did check who's on this. Who's on with Rebecca today? Oh, I was thinking. Oh, is it Maggie? Oh, see. Brain like as if I even looked at the board before I came down. I went, oh, I must remember that. Laura Binding, you're right. You're right, it's Laura Binding. Brain like a sieve.
I know.
Honestly, I can't even say it's the eggnog. I can't even blame that. I didn't have any eggnog this year. Let myself down there, didn't I? I didn't have any eggnog this year. I'm thinking maybe New Year.
Definitely.
New Year.
Let your hair down.
Let me, absolutely, absolutely. Right then, congratulations if you got that one. Looks like that will be a sellout deal for today. Not surprising with a price like that for so many fantastic clasps. Right then, straight on we go to some fantastic featured gemstones. Ooh, look at those colours. Ooh, really natural qualities to your colour in here. Organic luxuries, and I think, you know, when we start to think about, you know, the richness of qualities that we want from our jewellery, it's probably based on colour as much as it is anything else. And this is rich. This is going to give you a real sense of drama and luxury to your jewellery. Check this out. 3 strands of your Jasper and agate. Warm qualities. Very definitely got that natural quality to these colourings, isn't there? That organic flavour that you've got from the richness of the greens all the way through to the warmth of the campfire of those burnt oranges, and indulgent colours really, aren't they? Real mulled wine reds coming through, and then you've got these fantastic shades of russets as well. This is a medley of colours, but also a medley of shape, as you can see, with your ovals and your drops, and to finish it all off, your rounds as well. All together, your combination of agate and Jasper 3-strand deal, 1 price tag only. Wow. 3 strands for less than £10. Now that's the kind of opportunities that we love to see. I mean, that could have been classified as a sale price, really, couldn't it? That could have been classified as a December sale. The sales are well and truly kicked off now, aren't they?
No.
Do you see the queues? Some people had stayed up since like 11 o'clock on Christmas Eve, on Christmas Day, to then... Did you see what... On the news, and it was my uncle who was telling me about this, on the news, there's a gentleman who had been... He was the first in the queue outside a certain shop, and he'd been queuing from 11 o'clock Christmas Day. That night, he'd stayed over, and he was the first person into the shop on Boxing Day. What did he come out with?
I don't know.
1 pair of socks. He really wanted those socks, didn't he? He was so disappointed on Christmas Day that he didn't get socks, that he needed to stay up. Wow. Wow. I know. I think that's amazing. Dion says she's been inspired. Dion says she's been inspired by such almost what's the word, gallantry of waiting outside in the cold for a whole night to buy a pair. You've been inspired for deals, right? If you are a deal, and perhaps you don't want to sit outside a shop for that length of time, fair dues. If you do, then that's marvellous. If you don't, well, Dion says she's not stopping at £9.95. Oh, we're inspiring you today. We are inspiring you to find yourself a deal. Hook it in. £7.95. I tell you, we are pushing the boundaries on that price tag. Dion there, my producer, inspired by the Boxing Day sale queues to make sure that she gives you the day after Boxing Day gift of super pricing, £7.95, and not surprised to see that I've got loads of people on the phone lines now. If you want to join us, 0800 644 655, you can join us at JewelleryMaker.com. We all like a deal though, don't we? We all like a deal, whether it's a deal on just a pair of socks or whether it's a deal on a bed or a television, whatever we all like a deal. Deals on genuine gemstones. Now that's something that really should be talked about, because we're talking about Mother Nature here. We're not talking about something that's mass manufactured. You know, it's not stamped out by a machine, and I think there is a differential, isn't there? Something that's stamped out by a machine is something that, of course, you know, in terms of technology or even synthetic gemstones, that's one thing. But actually, to put a sale price on genuine gemstones, it's a little bit crazy, because we're talking about something that is a bit of a needle in a haystack situation. You know, we're talking about rarity and beauty, and yet we've just price dropped that to $7.95. Yes, inspiring prices from our Dion today. And she says, well, if I like that, what about this next one? What about this next one? Ooh. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like these. Oh, I really like these. These are our contemporary earring findings, matching with the classic. Oh! Is this a double trouble deal then? Really, it is, isn't it? Oh, it's a double trouble deal on your findings. Now then, just take a look at this. It does say 925. And we're not talking about the Dolly Parton song. We're talking about, all right, girls, you didn't need to sing the song. And if you were going to sing the song, sing it together and in tune. Pick the same key. I know I'm asking quite a lot there. I'm asking quite a lot for you to do all of those things at one time, but if you're going to sing, whoo! I tell you what, it's interesting, because when you sing Dolly Parton, you try to be from where's she from? I was about to say Tennessee, and she's not from Tennessee, is she? Well, she is from Tennessee originally. You try and sound like Tennessee. I tell you who else I can't not sing like they sing. The Proclaimers. When I would walk 500 miles. I can't sing the song. My husband goes crazy. Genuinely. He's going, Vicki, just sing with your normal accent. Vicki, stop trying to be the Proclaimers. Well, I would walk 500 miles. And it's like, you do know that you don't have the Scottish accent. You know that you can't actually sing them. So why are you trying? I can't help it. I can't sing the Proclaimers, and I can't sing Dolly Parton. Working 9 to 5. Like I can't go, working 9 to 5. It just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? And I would walk 500 miles. It doesn't sit well, does it? Should I release that version? Vicki sings. Nice, nice. Where did we on 925? I was like, how did we get on the subject of singing songs? 925, of course. We are bringing you here your 925 sterling silver offer. Now, double whammy here, because you're going to get a double trouble deal. You buy one lot, you get the second lot for just £2. Ooh. So you buy the shepherd hooks, you get your new contemporary earring setting for just £2. Buy the shepherd hooks. That is 10 pairs of sterling silver shepherd hooks. Get a further feature of 10 pairs of your contemporary sterling silver gold plated findings for just £2. A big opportunity indeed. First come, first served. Okay, you buy your shepherd hooks for $9.95, you get, now I do need to rectify, I think I said 10 pairs, I do believe it's actually 5 pairs of your contemporary earring pairs. And if you're wondering how on earth do we do that, look, can you see how you just place exactly the same as the shepherd hook, it's just that it's got a longer drop, so it gives you much more of a contemporary finish to your earrings. And I mean, you could actually thread your gemstones on if you want, instead of having a drop, you could just have a, it's up to you how you play with it. It's just sterling silver gold plated for £2. That's 5 pairs of these, that's 5 pairs of the contemporary, and 10 pairs that you get of your standard shepherd hooks. Yours for just £11.95. So you buy the shepherd hooks for $9.95. You will then get your contemporary sterling silver 5 pairs for just £2. It's up to you how you want to play with this. I mean, there's a chance where really you've got some great deals coming up later on today. I've got some deluxe tubes of feature gemstones. I've got emeralds coming your way. I've got charms coming your way. I've got sterling silver. I've got pearls, as you can see. You start to work with any of those ingredients with this kind of finding, you've got yourself luxury jewelry. Sterling silver is a luxury item. It is a precious metal. So you really have got a deal and a half there. A double trouble offer. The only way to put that is a double trouble deal. You buy 10 pairs of your classic sterling silver gold plated shepherd hooks. You will then get another 5 pairs of your more contemporary finish in your earring hooks for just £2. That's sterling silver for just £2. A great deal to be had today. Lots of chances. Add to the order, of course, that you'll have already started up, because we've already done, of course, the antique bronze wire mesh ribbons. We've already done those. Those are flying out. Also done those are fantastic toggle clasps. Those have flown out. I think those actually might have sold out. I've got 12 left of those. There you go. I've got 12 left of those. And here we are with another great deal, another add it to your order offer. And I've still got more people coming through. It is a free phone number that you're dialing. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial, or join us at JewelleryMaker.com. I've got multi-buyers going there. I've got people who see the potential on this deal and are buying more than one of these bundles. Congratulations to you. Great way to do it is if you see a great deal, because these are not available on our website. I will just reiterate, these are only available in our live shows. Our website is a static website, so it doesn't change. The prices don't accommodate the live shows. Literally, we put a live show deal on. It's there for the taking in this moment. Once it's gone, and I can't guarantee you see that deal again. You will not get that deal again on our static website, so buy them while we've got them on the live show. That's why you're tuning into the live show, because you're getting exclusive deals. You're getting deals like this. That's the reason that people are multi-buying, because they have probably learned that the static website doesn't offer these deals. The static website on our website is exceptionally well priced, but it's not the pricing of the live shows. There is the difference. There is something that we can push the boundaries on, with a producer sitting in the hot seat who's going, okay, what do I need to do with this deal? How low can I go? That's what Dion's job is, and that's why you tune into our day shows and our mid shows and our evening shows, because they're live deals that run as big offers, but only for the moment that they're in. £11.95 is already paid. Go for it while you've got it. Congratulations on that. Buy those gorgeous contemporary earring settings for just £2. Right, where shall we go? What shall we do? Ooh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. They are lovely. You've got your pairs, your rounds, your trilliant, and you've also got your columns. No, rice beads, probably classified as a rice bead. You've got 4 strands here of your picture, Jasper. A collaboration of 4 variant shapes together. So let me just check what they've classified. Pairs, trilliant beads, coins, and drums. Ah, they classify those as drums. Should have guessed. Feel like I failed you now. You have here 4 strands, and really it's about earthiness, isn't it? It's a real sense of getting that intensity, but in a very naturalistic quality. And nature, it has an amazing way of literally standing the test of time in the jewellery industry. If you start to look at some of the most classic pieces of jewellery, like your pearls, they're very much about capturing natural beauty. It's not about getting something that is overtly outside of the norm. In fact, I think the nicest thing about fashion is it just always cherishes natural beauty, and that's what you've got here, the natural beauty of your picture, Jasper. It shows you, actually, interestingly, each shape of these shows you the potential of individuality from each gemstone. Whether you're seeing the pattern, the beautiful speckled hen kind of finish, whether alternatively it's got this magnificent, almost coffee and cream combination. Can you see that split on this one here? I mean, look at how different that is in comparison to the one beside it. In comparison to the one beside it, every single one is different. Now that's the coins, but if I then took the drums and then started to rotate them, I mean, just look at how amazing the patterns and prints are. It really does feel like you're getting a slice of Mother Nature, and that's exactly what you're getting. You know, it feels like it because that is essentially what genuine gemstones are, a slice of Mother Nature. And this is not just one slice, this is the full cake, because you're getting so many different. Oh, I just said cake and I had a picture in my head when I said the word cake. Went to my Auntie Chris's for a family buffet yesterday. Oh, cake, and more cake. Oh, chocolate cake, and then there was a strawberry cake, and then there was this kind of cake and that kind of cake, and I was just cake heaven.
No, I've eaten so much cake over the last couple of days. It's just, it's lovely though, isn't it? You just get something you wouldn't normally do, and now you can. We've had German Christmas cake, Italian Christmas cake.
Oh, you've travelled the world.
I know, and I've had ice cream, which I wouldn't normally eat as well. You know, that special ice cream that's got the chocolate slices in it. Yeah, that one. Had that one I wouldn't normally have. It's just lovely.
I know it's only 9:30 in the morning, but cake.
Really do a bit of cake.
I could do with a bit of cake. I could. You fit. Cup of tea, anyone? Ooh, yes, cup of tea and cake. Shall we have a bit cup of tea and cake?
Oh,
I would say. Oh, yes. Can we have a cup of tea and cake, please? I've got cake in my bag. I'm being serious as well. I have. I've got carrot cake. Carrot cake. Organic carrot cake. Ooh. I went all posh. I know Christmas time I went for the poshness. Does anybody want a cup of tea and cake? Right, everybody's putting their hands up.
Yes.
If we've got time, can we have a cup of tea and cake? Yeah! It's not a big cake, so we'll have to be just like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan's confirmed that yes, we can do tea and cake.
Oh,
lovely.
you, Ryan.
Right, in the break, I'm going to go and get the cake so we can have tea and cake. Agreed? I know it's only 9:30, but I just feel it. I feel like we need cake. I'm going to go and get the cake. It's official. Okay then, crack on with the price as well. We've got the chance though. Now I've totally diverted my mind away from these beautiful individual gemstones. Ooh. Oh, £14.95 is all you pay for 4 featured strands. And remind yourself, individuality from the gemstones, but is matched by the beauty of the individuality of the shape. A little bit like the first bundle that we had. We're giving you something so different from each one of the shapes of these gemstones. A real sense of earthiness. You've got some coffees, you've got some creams, you've got some speckled details, you've got some banding. You know, every single one is different. Every single one that I'm looking at, I can't say, oh, that one matches that one, oh, let me go with that one. Actually, every single one has got its own unique quality. £14.95 is all you pay. If you would like to join us, you've got their 4 feature strands. An amazing deal. What does that work out? 4, 8, 12, 16. There, so less than £4. £3.75, something like that, is it? £3.75, 73. Stop. There you go. £3.70. I was close with 75, wasn't I? £3.73 is all you pay per strand. Well, I definitely need a cup of. I need a cup of tea with that kind of maths. I need a cup of tea. Can you tell? I don't even drink tea. I only drink hot water. I'm just thinking about the cake. Sorry. £14.95. I seriously need cake. Yeah, can I just say, Cass has literally not even acknowledged the whole conversation we've had there. But seriously, Cass, there's a box with cake in it. We need the cake, Cass. We need the cake. 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 I need cake. We have got for you not a price tag. She's gone now. She's gone to get the cake. £14.95. It's not the price you're paying. No, it's your Picture Jasper collaboration. It's because I've been talking about cake. Dion's like that. Give me strength, for goodness sakes. I'll have to take the price lower. Just to shut her up about cake, I need to take the price lower. Well, Dion, if you need to take that price lower, I'll keep on talking cake. Ooh! Oh, now that's good. Less than £3 a strand. Less than £3 a strand. One of our most popular gemstones you've got here. Your Picture Jasper collaboration. 4 strand. I will just say, you know, I said there's a cake. There's a cake. I just remembered you quite right, yeah. I have had half of it. I totally forgot I had that. That was my little naughty treat. At the end of the night, like, half a cake. Yeah, why would you? Well, you can't just have a quarter of a cake. You know, I would just be wrong. Half a cake. There's my little treat. That's just my little. Here it is. Okay, so you're not bringing it in. Yes, half-eaten cake. Half-eaten. I haven't just gone like that though. We can have a slither, exactly. Slither each. Yeah. It's better. We just need a pick-me-up, don't we, Sarah?
Better than nothing.
Exactly. Even if we can sniff it, we're happy. £11.90. Let's not do that on air because people will think we're rather odd. Or more odd. If you want to join us, congratulations. We have £11.95 for your 4 strands. So that's working out at £3 a strand for your individuality, your organically natural beauty of Picture Jasper. One of our most popular gems in terms of those chocolates and mochas, those caramels and creams. Lovely shade of the colour. I just said caramel. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I said caramel. Cream. Anyway, £11.95. Concentrate. Right then, what I have to tell you, and I will concentrate, is because I have got for you a brand new offer on emerald today. Brand new emerald. Huge gemstones. Absolutely huge. I don't know whether I've seen emerald of this size before. Now, I know I've seen emerald like this, but I don't know whether I've seen this size before. I certainly don't recall it.
No.
Maybe half this size.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of... These have got to be, what, at least 15 mil?
Yeah, I would say so. They are very sizable.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this. As I say, I know I've done a strand similar to this, but I just don't think that I've done this size before in the emerald. And this is Brazilian emeralds as well. So for those of you who know your locations, I can smell cake.
Sniffing out the cake. Oh.
I know, look, it's not quite half eaten though. You know, it's not quite half eaten. It's a little bit bashed because it's been in my bag all day. You know, I travelled down last night because I knew the weather was going to be dodge. I knew the weather was going to be. I hope wherever you are, you're keeping safe. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you know, what is it? Tighten down the battens, is it?
Batten down the hatches.
That's it. Tighten down the battens or batten down the hatches, which is actually the right metaphor to use. Is it a metaphor? Not sure. It's the same. Yours for the sake of congratulations. I'm in a funny mood. I definitely need cake. Do we have a knife? I don't want to look really rude and just do that. But I would. If I wasn't on television and my mum wasn't watching, I probably would have done that. Can I use the tweezers? I won't do that. We have got our first kit for today, and I will just say the kits today are just supreme. Really, really indulgent kits. And in particular, the first one that I have for you, when I say indulgent, it just feels like it's going to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, because there is so much. In terms of ingredients, you're not making 1 or 2 or even 3 or 4 or even 10 or 15. I think you could make good 20 pieces of jewellery easily with this combination of ingredients, because the gemstones are just one aspect of this fantastic kit. Just take a look at where we start. Gosh, those colours are magnificent. Ooh, look at how intense that purple is. Look at how rich this quartz is. Graduated faceted rounds of your quartz, 8 to 16 millimeter. If I just hold these out, you'll see how the light plays. Of course, always with a deeper saturated coloured gemstone, you're always going to get much more luster than anything else. So we facet appropriately and accordingly, and you can really see how that light play is just dazzling. Let me move these forwards and backwards. Can you see that? Look at that. That's luster. Surface reaction is called luster, and you can really see like that disco ball effect, isn't it? Where every single gemstone has been cut and placed with a facet to highlight the luxury of light reaction. Fabulous gemstone, fabulous. So you've got that full strand, and as I say, you've got, well, that's easily just a necklace on its own behalf, isn't it? But actually, I know that there's a lot of you who are going, yeah, but Vix, look at the other stones, and how am I going to play with them? The other stones, in fact, I'm going to go for the clear quartz next. I'm going to go for the shimmer and the sparkle. Now, we've talked about the light reaction off the surface of the gemstone, thanks to your purple quartz, but now we're going to talk about internal reaction of light. Again, the faceting of this gemstone is all about highlighting the qualities and the luxuries. Internal. Look at this. Just gorgeous. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Internal sparkle. This is the brilliance. So we've learned about the luster, and that's from that gorgeous light reaction to the surface of the gemstone. Internal beauty is all thanks to brilliance. Internal brilliance is where the light is always reacting inside the gemstone to create a sparkle and a dazzle. And you can really see that here. You can really see we've cut this again, and you know, you would think that the cut is more important to the external of the gemstone, but actually the cut of a gemstone is just as important to the internals. It really does allow that light movement, that play and that sparkle inside there. Clear quartz twisted ovals that you have here are going to add a real sparkle and scintillation to your gems. Now, put those together and you might just want one more final result. You want one more final impact, and my goodness me, impact in your black spinel. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We're talking black spinel. We've got for you an amazing strand. It's got to be a strand of distinction, this one. It simply has to be, thanks to the quality of the gemstones that I'm looking at here. This really is rather magnificent. Black spinel, a gemstone of huge regard. Gemstone of such exceptional desirability. You cannot underestimate this gemstone in terms of its desire within the jewelry industry right now. Spinel is huge. Spinel is probably outstripping something like the desire to work with a black diamond. Spinel has such a huge regard in the jewelry industry. It's a whopper. It's a must-have. For certainly coming up into the next year, this gemstone, I think it's been classified as the rising phoenix of the jewelry industry. This gemstone, and that's not from us. That's from a jewelry expert. This is a connoisseur who has quite simply said, if you're going to go for a gemstone this next year, 2014, it's this one. It's the rising phoenix of the gem world. You've got the chance to work with it in 2013 to get your 2014 finish, and you've got there a combination of gemstones which is matched by, to be honest, too much stuff. There is too much stuff going on here. We're adding in sterling silver findings, including your heart-shaped chain, which of course is one of our most popular chains that we've ever put to wear, heart-shaped chain. Then on top of that, you're also going to get your memory wire. You're getting your large, your medium, and your smaller memory wire. We're then going to add in your ribbon and your satin cord. This is what I mean, it just feels like there's too much going on here. Plus you're also going to get your beading thread, your monofilament and your elastic. All of this together for one price tag. There is a lot of jewellery making to be had. The price that you should be paying on this kit for every single ingredient bought separately on our website is £43.75. You should be paying £43.75, and that's for every single thing that you're looking at here bought separately on our website. I'm not even price comparing elsewhere. I'm talking about our own individual website. The price you should be paying is £43. But you know that that's not the price tag we do for our kits. What we like to do is an extra special offer. How low can we go? Wow, so much indulgent opportunity. I mean, you've got to look on this as your black spinel should be closer to what, 15, 20 pounds? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking when I see black spinel these days. The price is always rising on gemstones and then falling and rising. It's a very, very turbulent location of buying, actually, because many is the time you'll go to buy something and you're used to seeing a certain price and it'll have gone up, and then other times it'll have gone down. You almost don't know what's going to happen next. Now what we do is, with transparency of our buying, we always make sure that we pass on the deals that we get to you. So if we get a great deal, you get a great deal. If we've struggled to buy something so we've had to pay a higher price, then we have to do that for you. We want to be as transparent as we can be with our pricing, and this is as transparent as it gets. Look at the opportunity. Black spinel. I mean, that is an amazing feature strand in my opinion. Then you've got your clear quartz, plus you've also got your graduated purple quartz. Adding in, of course, sterling silver findings. The findings alone are £12.95. So half the price of this kit right now is sitting in my hand right now of sterling silver. £12.95 for just the sterling silver. So everything else that you're looking at here is £12. £12. Now, as I say, I'd pay £12 just for the spinel. I'd pay £12 easily for just the spinel. I mean, there is so much to be had here, so much jewellery to be made, and £24.95 is all you pay. It is a great deal to really add that luxury flair to your jewellery. That black spinel for me is just the pinnacle. As I say, if you do you don't even have to do a huge amount of research on black spinel, because it's everywhere in the jewellery industry. And as I say, by doing a tiny bit of research, you'll hear some of the biggest jewellery connoisseurs saying, this is the one, the rising phoenix of the jewellery industry is black spinel, and you've got the chance to work with it. And of course, for those of you who missed out on owning the black diamond strand that we had, black diamonds we had available for Christmas Day and Boxing Day. We had black diamonds selling at £99. Now, if that isn't in your budget, if £99 isn't in your budget for black diamonds, then there is not a better gemstone to have than black spinel. It has the same cubic structure as diamonds, so effectively the same impact of luster that you get from a black diamond you get from black spinel, but you're paid £24.95 for a kit and you're not paying £99 for that strand. And I mean, I absolutely can endorse the fact that, you know, £99 for black diamonds is fantastic. You know, it's an amazing deal, but actually in principle you don't need to spend that much money if you want to have that black diamond luxury. In the larger nuggets, they are larger nuggets, that's in a kit for £24.95. You know what, it's up to you how you want to make your jewellery. It's up to you what ingredients you want to work with, but all I know is that by working with this kind of quantity and quality of ingredients, you're going to get some cracking jewellery. Absolutely amazing. £24.95. And you've made lots of jewellery.
I have made
lots
and
and
I had
lots.
lots of the threading materials left over, so I had, you know, loads of the memory wire, ribbons, satin cord. I mean, I just didn't even know where to start. There was so much threading material in the pack. So you know, you're going to have lots and lots that you can, if you don't want to make pieces as gem heavy as I have, then you have the potential to make even more pieces of jewellery out of the kit. So,
and there is a lot of jewellery to be made, isn't there?
There is, and you know, having all those extra threading materials, the ribbon and the satin cord, and having memory wire in a kit just means that your gemstones go so much further, because you've got that structural element that you don't have to have it completely beaded as well. So that's really nice, and I quite like to see that structure. Design. Yeah, so I like to see the structure. I quite like this sort of, it's almost a little bit of an industrial feel going on, because you can see the structure of the piece, but also very, very elegant, because you've got that bib style piece coming through, and you can choose how many gemstones you want to add onto each of those scallops as you're making the piece. You know, I have made completely gemstone scallop pieces in the memory wire, and they're amazing. But if you're going for a lighter feel, possibly you don't want something too heavy around the neckline, these are great because it gives you that great impact, but you haven't got a lot of weight in the piece.
Memory wire is incredibly versatile. For those of you wondering how to create this look, you do have the DVD, the memory wire edition 2 DVD, and that actually does give you step by step on how to work with memory wire outside of the classic way. I mean, a lot of people see memory wire as just using it, you know, threading on and creating bracelets and things. We have 2 DVDs. We have perhaps a little bit more of the classic way of using memory wire DVD, but we also have a look into memory wire in a different, more dynamic way, I guess, and then getting different variants with Louise Jacobson. So if you would like that DVD, add it to your order for £4.95. Just speak to our call centre, they'll be able to access the code, or if not, just find it on our website, just type in DVD and then it'll come up with all of the variant DVDs that we have, which we have many.
We do.
Many.
Lots and lots.
You're going to show us that I actually, when I went up to have a look at Sarah's jewellery today, I saw this piece and I just went, oh,
do that.
Show me how to make that. I've got some memory wire at home. I need to know how to make that. I love this ring.
And this is a great place for anybody beginning jewellery making. So you might be looking at this kit and thinking, oh, it's got spinel in there with high-end gemstones, and it's got memory wire, and I'm not really sure about it, and you know, I'm just new to jewellery making. This is really easy. So I
love it.
It's so easy. All you need is 9 gemstones and your ring memory wire, and that's
which you get in the kit anyway.
Yeah. And all you need to do is make sure your gemstones will go on the ring memory wire, which everything apart from the black spinel in the kit will go on there. So you've got options.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay, so all I've done is I've started with my memory wire, and I've still got it all in its original coil.
Yes.
And I've just started adding gemstones on, and all you're going to do to start off with is you're going to add on your gemstones onto your coil of memory wire. And it's a little bit fiddly, because you're going to have to pop out the memory wire a little bit from the coil to add them on. So you can see I'm just teasing them around. You know, like you get those key rings, those spiral key rings. It's a bit like that, you know, when you add your keys on, and you have to sort of tease the keys around a little bit to get them on. So you're just going to keep adding those on and teasing them around. And you're going to add onto this 9 gemstones. So it's 3 for your centre row, then 2 rows of 2 and 2 rows of 1, which equals 9. My maths is up to any good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And the nice thing is that for those people who are watching for the very first time, of which we probably have quite a lot of people who have not found us before, but for those of you who are watching, this is the kind of technique that I'm somebody who's not a jewellery maker. I'm not somebody who perhaps is naturally creative, but this is something even I know I could achieve, and that's really exciting to see the reward of beautiful jewellery, of which this ring is. I mean, really good looking, effective jewellery, but actually really simple to create.
It is.
So once you know how, it's a real journey of simple techniques to apply to create gorgeous jewellery. And we do offer you a free tutorial booklet and DVD with your first purchase with us as well. So if you do want to get started and you do want the idea, you like the idea of this being a new hobby for the new year, and you're thinking, but I don't know how to get, I mean, I like the ingredients, I love the idea, but how do I do it? We give you your free tutorial booklet and DVD with your first purchase. If you want to encourage somebody else to get started started into Jewellery Maker as well, and you're perhaps going to buy this kit for them as a gift, just let our call centre know and they will add in the DVD and the booklet free of charge. That's what we want to do. We want to encourage people to get started into jewellery making as much as we do want to encourage people to keep on along their journey and find different things to do with their jewellery making. So so you've threaded all of the gemstones on.
And then what I've done is I've taken them round. If I hold it towards the camera that way, I've taken it round, so I've got a full loop of memory wire in front of the first gemstone.
Yes.
And what this is going to do is it's going to create tension to hold all of the gemstones together, so they're not going to move once they're on here.
Okay.
And then what I've done is I've put one gemstone on the next run round.
Yeah.
And then I've put two on the next one. And it's a bit fiddly because they'll want to slide around a bit when you pull this apart. And then it's 3 on the next one, 2 on the next one, and then I just need to take this one, try and do it towards me, 2, 2, and then that one just needs to go around, on to the next one. And it's just a matter of fiddling.
A bit like an abacus.
It is, it's just a bit of fiddling around to get it all to stay.
So do you not lock them in or anything?
No, you don't do it. You don't have to lock them in. I'm just trying to think where the other one's gone. There it is. So it's, that one goes round, and then that one goes round there. So now, if I get them all in the right place, you see, if I get those all like that, so they're all in the right place now. So there's 1 and then 2 and then 3 in the middle and then 2 and then 1. And then what you would do is you would make sure you leave a whole round of memory wire, and then you would cut it with either memory wire pliers, or if you haven't got memory wire pliers but you've got 2 or 3 sets of normal pliers, and you've got one that's, you know, they get a little bit dull after a while if you know, we've used them an awful lot. You could just keep one, and I have one that's labelled up at home, and I just put a piece of tape on it and say memory wire, and then I use those ones if I can't find my memory wire pliers. Because these pliers unfortunately are made of a softer steel than the memory wire ones, and they can get damaged. But if it's an old pair you're not bothered about, use those, you know, it's for memory wire, and then you just leave one little run, and that's
have you pincered it or something?
No, nothing. That's the whole of the tension from the memory wire holds it all in place. Once that's done, they won't move. They won't move, and they'll stay in place, and it's just the tension of the memory wire that holds the gemstones next to each other and stops them moving. And although it was fiddly to get them in the right place, once they're in the right place, they won't move. They'll just stay there. That's weird. That's not weird in a bad way. I mean, weird. Yeah. I was thinking, surely there's got to be something you've got to. Someone's asked me before, have I glued them in place? No, it's all the tension, because you've got that spring. It's springing them back together, the memory wire, and it's that memory in the wire and the tension. The wire wants to pull itself together, and that's what's holding them. It's actually pushing the gemstones next to each other, and because it's on a curve as well, the gemstones can't move because they can't slide around that curve, because you can see as the side pieces of the memory wire are pulled towards each other, there's no room for them to slide down, so they just hold themselves beautifully in place.
Very clever.
Such a simple technique,
isn't it?
And it works really well with, you know, if you've got some smaller gemstones, your 3mm gemstones, you can make these.
We've got a 3mm bundle coming up as well.
Oh, well, there you go, perfect.
We have got a 3mm bundle, so if you've got a 3mm, yes.
And you can make them with a 5 row in the middle, then a 4, then a 3, then a 2, then a 1, and you end up with this great, beautiful diamond-shaped ring. And with the smaller gemstones, it looks amazing. So it's the same technique. You just use more gemstones. It's 5 in the middle, 2 rows of 4, 2 rows of 3, 2 rows of 2, 2 rows of 1.
Oh, I like that idea. If you want your 3mm gemstones, I've got a bundle coming up later on as well. So 3mm coming up soon. I think I have got a 6mm as well. So if you want your very... Hey, look at this memory and everything. Ooh. No, Dion's not even telling me. She's like, oh, have we? Oh, we do. If you want to join us today, you could do so as often as you like for a single postage and packaging of just £2.95. So if you've got this kit, then keep on watching. We've got the 3mm bundle coming up, and you could add that to your order and create even more of those fantastic designs with the memory wire. Of course, the memory wire coming with this kit, so you get the large, the medium, and the small memory wire as part of this kit. So then you can keep on adding the variant sizes of gemstones as we've got them coming throughout the rest of the day. Don't go anywhere, it's plenty more to come here with us, and it's time for the Wall of Fame. The Wall of Fame is the time where we get to rejoice in your amazing creativity, and that's exactly what we'll be doing right now, because we've got some fantastic pieces.
Beautiful. I've got 401 here, and this is from Maria.
Hi, Maria.
She said, I watched a designer inspiration show the other week, as you can tell, and I knew immediately that this is what I wanted to do with my gorgeous sapphire strand.
Wow.
I was being a bit ambitious, as I'd never tried anything like this before, and I'm so pleased with how it turned out, and I got it finished on Christmas Eve, in between wrapping presents and mince pie baking.
Yay!
And she said it was really straightforward with the instructions from the designer. She said she can't remember her name. I can't remember who it was either. I'm really sorry. It was so straightforward, and it nearly made itself. The pearls in the centre of the flower really worked well, as too do the quartz. They catch the light perfectly, and I'm wearing it to a friend's wedding in the new year, and she can't wait. She'd love to win this week, as she needs to get some more wire. And this and the bride's hair comb I made, and she says, I'm now out, and I've just seen you have her diamonds on today. And that's Maria. Maria, I hope you managed to get the diamonds in between, you know, nipping in and out. Because they were gorgeous.
Yes.
They really were beautiful. I was so quick, though. They came in and they went out.
Go on. Not surprised, though, are we? Wendy in Nottinghamshire, hello. She says, I hope you all had a great Christmas and received lots of beautiful presents and had lots of fun. I'd like to thank every member of the Jewellery Maker staff for their great shows over Christmas. Sarah Elvin is fantastic, and I learned so much from her. Oh. That's lovely. Jenny, Ed and Hannah are fabulous, and I really enjoy watching them. I would like to wish everyone on the Wall of Fame good luck for this week's draw, and send the very best to everyone who watches JM, and a very happy new year. This entry is using faceted quartz and plated silver spacer beads from Jewellery Maker. Take care, everyone, she says, and that's Wendy in Nottinghamshire. Gorgeous. Love
lovely,
that.
Wendy.
Really dramatic. 404 you are, Wendy.
I've got 402. And
Doris.
I know. And this is from, I believe it's from Lynn. From the address.
Yes.
Sorry, it's not a great photo. I think it's brilliant. But I managed to do the beautiful bird. Thank you so much to the brilliant demonstrations from the designers. Hope you all had a great Christmas, and everybody was spoilt with presents. Thanks to Ed and company for yesterday and for giving up their Christmas day to keep Jewellery Maker on the air. And best wishes for 2004. That's a really beautiful interpretation of that, isn't it?
Yeah, well done. Yeah, really glorious. I've got 405. We've got a man. We have actually got. Oh no, I'm going to say this, and I need to check myself before I say it. I won't say it. 405, and I was going to say something, and I thought actually I might be wrong. 405. I've got Audrey in Bristol. She said this week's entry to the Wall of Fame is a long necklace made from aqua chalcedony slabs and rounds, black onyx coins, prasiolite, mint green shell, pearl amazonite, black agate, and some more lustrous hematite. Heck, you thump, that is literally a list of it's an inventory of our vaults, that isn't it? Said the long dangle at the back has a jump ring at the bottom to allow further extension to the drop at the back with the charms. Love the luscious period Downton Abbey feel of this piece, I agree. Nothing like a little bit of Downton Abbey. Glamorous as well, congratulations to you. 405, and one more?
Yes, and I've got 403 here, and this is from Sam in Brickhouse. Merry Christmas to all at Jewellery Maker Towers. Please find enclosed this week's entry for the Wall of Fame. It's aquamarine and sterling silver bracelet and earring set I made for my friend for Christmas. She absolutely loved it. Well, if you're getting aquamarine and silver,
yeah, exactly.
Looking forward to experimenting with my jewel enamel kits and heat gun my hubby bought me for my Xmas present. Yay. And also polymer clay I treated myself to. A little bit naughty, she says. Thanks for all the fab designs and inspiration. Here's to masses more in the new year. Have a fab year. And that's from Sam in Brickhouse. Sam, your friend's so lucky. That's gorgeous.
Really good looking aquamarine. Really good looking. We've got plenty more to look forward to here on Jewellery Maker with some more fantastic feature kits. And on top of that, that amazing strand of emerald, brand new, never been seen before. Certainly the size I've never seen before. And it's coming all up after the break. If you're wondering how you get involved, take a look.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, FreeSat 807 and now Freeview Channel 30. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. Awards were a huge success last year, so we're bringing it back bigger and better than before. Join Vicki and guest designer Mark Smith as we reveal the best bits of JM 2013 as voted for by you. So tune in on December 31st at 9 AM and help us celebrate the Jewellery Maker Awards.
We've all had cake. We've all had, see, Sarah's still going, yes, Sarah's, it's all very quiet in the gallery. I don't even know whether I'm going to count down because everyone, we've had our cake. We all feel very much better for that, don't we?
It was much needed.
Was much needed, much needed. You're welcome, you're welcome. I know, I do feel like I'm, in some ways, I was going to keep that cake for myself, but I feel like I've had Christmas spirit and shared it. My thighs are probably going to thank me for that as well, aren't they? My thighs are grateful as well as everyone else. Right then, something very, very special for you right now. And when I realised I had these, I went away, and you know what I'm like, I like to do a little bit of research. And I did a little bit of research, and it reminded me of just how good we are at pricing here at Jewellery Maker, just how dedicated we are to giving you a deal. Now, in fact, I'm going to show you them first before I start to talk to you about my findings. What you have here is your beautiful, see, sugar rush. Hang on, let me try it again. There we go, that's better. You have here a gorgeous faceted, no way! I never normally do that. I'm really good with the tweezers as well. Oh, it's not a good day today. It's not a good day. Go on. Yes. You have here your charm. This time, keep hold of it, Vicki. Your charms of smoky quartz. Now, these are impeccable, high-grade smoky quartz gems. As you can see here, these are the refined, top-grade gemstones that you would expect from us to give you as a center gemstone, a focal point. These are not bead quality. These are gem quality centerpieces. Now, not only are you going to get that feature of a charm that adds in a gemstone, but also, as you can see, the detail of the heart shape as well. If I just rotate it around, you can see there that little heart decorative aspect to the charm is just going to add a real sense of a flourish, a real sense of impact to your jewelry making. We're adding in again with your lobster claw clasp as well, so you're getting all of these. Now, this is just one charm, one charm. You're not getting just one charm though, because I'm going to offer you 1, 2, 3. 3 charms. 3 charms together for 1 price tag. 1, 2, 3 charms for 1 price tag. Now then, do you want to know what my research I came up with? Because I always thought we've talked, actually, I think it might have been with you, I was talking about the price of charms.
They're incredibly expensive.
They're considered purchase.
Yeah, yeah.
For the size and for what they are, which is standardly, especially on the high street, it's a man-made glass. You know, many of the different types of crystals, and in particular there's some big brands of crystals that are basically just man-made glass that somebody's cut into something very pretty, and everybody has an attachment to the brand name rather than they do with actually what they're buying. So there are certain charms out there that you could spend a lot of money on, £50–60.
Oh, easily.
Easy.
Definitely.
Triple figures on a single charm.
Yes.
Which is effectively not even sterling silver, normally silver plated if you're lucky.
Yes.
I didn't want to go there because I was thinking, well, actually, I want to be a little bit more specific with my research. I didn't want to compare the price of a synthetic gemstone charm with a genuine gemstone charm like we have. These are genuine gemstones. So what did I do? I went to our sister channel. I went to our sister channel and I went to gemporia.com. Now, gemporia.com, for those of you who don't know, Jewellery Maker is part of a family business which is called the Genuine Gemstone Company. It includes our sister channel of Gems TV. It also includes our American channel of Rocks. It includes our internet channel, which is called The Lounge. So we have a subsidiary of different channels, all working with genuine gemstones, the Jewellery Maker channel being one of them as well. And so I went to Gemporia, which is our website for genuine gemstones, and I found this. Now, I know how competitive we are with our charms because we have got a brand new range coming through, which is this range here, and we have worked really hard to make sure our prices are exceptionally competitive for charms. This is 1 smoky quartz charm, and granted it's in the shape of an ice cream cone, so that's really cute, but actually look at what you're getting. It's sterling silver and it's a very pretty smoky quartz charm. Now look at the price tag. What's that price tag say? £18 for 1.
And I can tell you where I have purchased all of my charms is from Gemporia, because they are that competitive that I won't buy them anywhere else.
Honestly, I've never known a place like we work so ridiculously hard. In fact, it's one of the things that we've worked hard on for the past 2 years now. A dedicated team working hard on getting the very best charms for the best pricing. And this is the best I could find to give you a price comparison. Smoky quartz, our own website, Gemporia, £18, and that's a brilliant price. If you compare against elsewhere, you could easily pay 3 or 4 times that for one of those charms. You've got £18 on our website of Gemporia, or you could buy your smoky quartz charm, sterling silver, rose gold finish with the heart-shaped decoration, all 3 of them for £11.45. 3 for £11.45. Now look, I am not questioning the price on our Gemporia website because I know how hard we work on our pricing. What I'm trying to say is look, if we can get a price of £18 on Gemporia for a single charm, that's probably one of the best prices you're ever going to get for a charm elsewhere. However, 3 charms of smoky quartz with sterling silver and a detail of heart-shaped qualities, finishing, just touches to add that luxury edge to your charms for £11.45. It's unmissable, it's unbeatable to my expectation. I don't think there's a place elsewhere that would offer you sterling silver in a charm with smoky quartz for less than £4. Because that's this. I mean, Sarah, obviously, for somebody like yourself, I know you love your charm details.
I do. I absolutely love them. But I'm just thinking, because you've got a set of 3 there. This opens your boundaries to what you can do with these charms. You can start thinking, yeah, I can put one on a chain.
Yes.
But then if you have, like the earring findings we had earlier, those contemporary earring findings, what about adding a charm onto an earring finding? And actually then you've got a pair of earrings that are interchangeable. If you were to get various different charms, you could have interchangeable earrings,
oh, what a great idea.
Interchangeable chain. But these are great if you know you've got 3 daughters, for instance.
Beautiful.
Absolutely, three gifts straight away. But also, if you do, sell on your jewellery, charms are so popular at the moment. To have these and to be able to offer chains, maybe if you're into chainmail, you can make your own chainmail chains and then offer the charms to go on there. The endless possibilities with these charms.
And for £4.
I need to get my hands on some.
£4, and then you've got to do your research. Of course, you get a money back guarantee to the 31st of January with us now. 31st of January, and if you start to consider just one of those charms in terms of pricing that I've done is £18, actually that's just my research, that's just me taking the time to do that. I want you to do your own research. I want you to go out and see if you can find anything, and if you can find anything to compete, sterling silver, smoky quartz in a charm for less than £4, send yours back. Send them back to us and your money will go back into your account with a no questions asked, no quibble money back guarantee. Try and find it. That's the intention that we always give you with a money back guarantee. It's not just a case of feeling the quality and seeing the luxury. It's about seeing the price tag and seeing the value by doing your own research, checking out the qualities and the finish of your jewellery. You've got the chance to do a real impact for design and in terms of quality finish, and yet you're not breaking the bank. You're not paying £18 for one, you're paying £11.45 for 3. That's working out at less than £4 each. And I don't know anybody who can afford to just go, actually, I've got that spare £12 per charm to spend.
I'm just looking at that pearl bundle that's coming up.
Oh.
If you did have, people that you're going to make charm bracelets for, can you imagine? And have a look on the high street. You do get sometimes the pearl charm bracelet holders. They're elasticated bracelets. Just have a few jump rings added onto them.
Yep.
Closed jump rings. Have a look at the prices of those.
We've got them on our website in Gemporia. I did actually. I was almost going to do that because the purple strand that we just had with the first kit.
Yes.
We've actually got a very, very similar stretchy bracelet
I've seen that one.
on our website on Gemporia, and I almost printed it off, and actually I thought, I just want to stay focused on the price of the charms, but the bracelets as well. And again, I'm price comparing on my sister channel. I work on, in fact, you'll see me there this evening. I'm working on the channel from 5 o'clock this evening till 11, and I know the value. I stand there, and I've done it for nearly a decade, and I'm only stood with confidence because I research. You'll find me most of the time, most people know if I'm sat in front of a computer, I'm price researching. I want to know what the value is. That's how I buy. I buy things when I know I've got value. And that's what, and anybody can do it, whether you've got a computer handy or whether perhaps you've got the high street available, whichever way you're going to do it. And it doesn't have to be, oh, Vix, I don't have time for this. It's as you're walking past a shop, literally just stop and take the 2 seconds. I've actually recently, I've stopped looking in the shop window and I just walk in and say, excuse me, can you tell me what your cheapest, whatever it is I want to know, what's your cheapest pair of pearl earrings? Excuse me, can you tell me what's your cheapest charm, sterling silver charm? Just verbalise. And a shop assistant should know the answer to that in a jeweller's shop. Excuse me, what's your cheapest sterling silver charm? Will they say to you £4? Will they offer you sterling silver charm for £4 in a jeweller's shop? They might offer you a silver plated, nickel or pewter based product. I don't even think they'd say £4 for that, actually. I don't think that there's many jewellers that say the words £4, full stop. If they do, it's probably you have to pay for the packaging. Pay £4 for the pack, and that's it. These are genuine gemstone, sterling silver charms for just £4. And they're not even small. They're not itsy bitsy teeny weenies now, are they?
I've catalogue stores, and some of the supermarkets do their catalogue stores and things like that, and they sell jewellery in those. And you won't, I would be very, very, very surprised if you could find any charm in those at that price, whether they be silver plated, whether they be crystals, whether they be whatever, because they don't go at that price, because people, that they know that people are willing to pay more money for the charms because they're so popular at the moment.
Of course they are.
Yep.
And then that's the thing, is that supply and demand is always dictates the price. Is if somebody wants something and somebody desires something, the price is always going to be higher than it should be. You know, £11.45. Congratulations, congratulations. Now then. Now this strand has just arrived, and I mean, honestly, well, you'll have known if you've been watching for the beginning of the show, this strand has, you're just going to go for it now. Okay, with Dion, really? Do you not want to give people a little bit of a heads up? Okay, Dion says no heads up. No preparation. People, if you tuned in now, this is the reward for tuning in. That's it. This is the reward for tuning in. These are first come, first served. Brand new into the studio. Literally just arrived in the studio as I was presenting the Smoky quartz charms. Just arrived into the building, and yet here I am offering you them straight away in a phenomenal deal. Now, you have got here... Dion, you are going to get into so much trouble if you do that price tag, Dal. Dion, you're going to get into so much trouble. Sarah, what have you just said to me about when people really want something, the price is more expensive, isn't it?
It is, and those strands fly. I mean, the last time I had a strand like that was months and months and months ago. I haven't seen one on air for ages.
Oh, Dion, please don't get into trouble. Oh, sorry, I can tell you now, Dion, my producer, the thing is that you're right, and I mean, I verbalized it probably about half an hour ago, and I said, you know, one of the nicest things about us is if we get a great deal on something, we pass that deal on to you. And we ignore almost the supply and demand situation that Sarah's just talked about. The more people want something, the higher the price should be. We've ignored that altogether. When I say we, Dion is ignoring that altogether. I don't mind being a team, but oh my goodness me. I've already got people multi-buying on this. Of course I have, because if you've got the web, then you have access to see the price tag. Your Calla Lily rose quartz beads. What an opportunity this is. Can I say to you less than £10? And if I say less than £10, can I say to you not £9.95? And if I don't mean £9.95, then surely I should mean £8.95. Yes, I should mean £8.95. But I don't mean £8.95. And if I don't mean £8.95, then it has to be £7.95. Can I just check out 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 calories, carved craftsmanship, the attention to detail. We're about to break some serious rules. £7.95 is surely the price that we should be stopping at, but it's not. Today, 10 of your featured calla lilies for just $6.90. We're breaking the rules big time for you there, I promise you. I mean, we really have got you a deal, and 100 have already gone instantly at that price. Of course they have. The price on these should be double that price, easily double that price tag. That's why you tune into the live show. You never know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen next. I mean, genuinely, that arrived into the studio about 5 minutes ago, and here I am doing it for you straight away at $6.95. It's the kind of deal that you've just got to be prepared for. We have like 4 ninjas watch Jewellery Maker. We do though, don't we?
Oh, we do.
I have no idea. It's like you can read my mind. And I find that a little bit scary, because in my mind I wouldn't want anybody to read it. It's just a little bit odd. Genuinely, it's like as soon as I go to pick something up, people are buying. I'm going, how do you know? How do you know that I'm about to do it? £6 out, 4 ninjas. That's what I need here at Jewellery Maker. First come, first served on these deals. 0800 644 621. 100 allocated, probably within the first 2 minutes of the price coming in. If you want to be part of the final last of stock offerings, fast as you can. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number that you're dialing. You can join us as well on JewelleryMaker.com on the website. Add to your order as many times as you like. I've got queues on the lines of around about a minute to a minute and a half, but of course that's because everybody's picked up the phone at exactly the same time and we're processing your call as fast as we can. So thank you very much for your patience. £6.95 is all you pay for your calla lily rose quartz leaves. Breathtaking luxury of finish. I mean, just look at how well that's finished. Look at the quality of that carving craftsmanship. I mean, that really is opulent in terms of its detail and a flourish. Pair of earrings or just, that's it, just one pair of earrings, and that's a talking point piece of jewellery, isn't it?
It is. And if you want to, you know, use some of the space beads we've had recently to make the stamen, yeah, if you've got...
I've got some actually, yes, I've got the last of stock on my matrix. I can't even pick it up, but it's the last of stock on the matrix.
All right.
So if you do want to create the calla lily finish with the spacer beads, I've got this as well, and it's my last of stock. It was my presenter pick just before Christmas. I had this, and it's now last of stock. Limited availability, but just to pick up on what Sarah's just said, take the calla lilies and add in the detail of the stamen to the flower with your spacer beads. This full matrix box is coming your way very, very soon. This was my presenter pick just before Christmas. We're down to the very last of stock. But I didn't want anybody to miss out on this, so when I saw it was left there, there was stuff left in stock, I just thought, oh well, probably nice to be able to put it to work to give everybody the chance to get it. If you want to join us on this one, the presenter pick for me is your spacer beads, and they're going to go so well with the calla lilies. I have got stock to go around. I still have stock to go around on these, so don't panic. Don't panic if you're on the phone lines going, oh, I'm not going to get it, I'm not going to get it. I've still got stock to go around. The nice thing is there's that just one of these on the neckline, just one of these is a pair of earrings, you know, one each. You really have got the luxury finish, which you don't need to do a huge lot to then get a final flourish of a beautiful piece of jewellery as the reward. And that's the nice thing is that for those of you, again, for watching for the very first time, when you see this type of craftsmanship that we've dedicated into the jewelry, the gemstones, then you absolutely know that you've got the hard work being done for you in many ways. You know, you just need to add in a single head pin and perhaps a nice shepherd hook that we did earlier on, and hey presto, what a pair of earrings that's going to be. Luxury for less in many ways. Detail of design. 40-second queues still on those lines. Thank you very much for your patience. Still got quantity to go around. I reckon I've got about 30 left to go around, so should be all right if you're still on the lines there. Stay there, and congratulations. Now, I've picked it up and I may as well just go straight onto it. I may as well just, especially if you've just got the calla lilies, great deal. Why not add to your order this fantastic, and I would classify this as for many of our jewellery makers as an essential findings bead combination with your rose gold, yellow gold, black and silver finish. These spacer beads are impeccable to add that detail, and sometimes I think we forget that sometimes the smallest of detail will have the biggest of impact. And that's one of the most important things about jewellery making. When you start to come to a place like us, we appreciate not just the quality of the gemstones is really important, but actually the quality of the finish to your jewellery is essential, isn't it, Sarah?
It is, and it's the small things that make a big difference.
Huge.
It can be, you know, if you adding a crimp and a crimp cover, to put a spacer bead either side sometimes just finishes a piece off, and I sometimes like to bring my finishing wire back through a bead, then into the crimp itself, and then through another bead before I cut it off. And it means that crimp and the crimp cover is not right on the neckline, and these will allow you to do that. They'll allow you to add to earrings. So if you've got, say, 3 gemstones, instead of putting them all on a head pin, put a gemstone, a spacer bead, a gemstone, a spacer bead. It just adds that drama to those gemstones. It spaces them out, it makes them look bigger, it makes their colour more intense sometimes, depending on which metal you put with them. So you've got so many different things you can do, and just little things that you know that these will go onto your 1mm cords, onto your satin. So they're perfect if you want to, you know, do a beaded kumihimo piece. They're great if you want to do some of your macrame techniques with them, some of your knotting techniques. What you will need to do just to the satin cord is just to treat the end to make it stiff, so it'll go through the bead. So you can either do that with some clear nail polish, or I heat treat mine. So basically I run it through a flame, like a tea light.
Yes.
Just quickly, and then just run my fingers over it. It's not normally too hot, so just be careful though, you are working with the flame. And that will heat treat the end of the satin cord and make it so it'll go through those holes a lot easier for you.
Perfect. So you can see all of the variant colours. Rose gold, yellow gold finish. And I've just put the satin cord there just so you can see how you know, you've got the versatility. We have got a satin cord deal coming as well. So this is the 1mm satin cord, and we've got a mega bundle deal coming your way. So why not, actually I'll match those up, why not add in a little bit of detail? Actually, I would quite like to put the darker green with that gold. That looks rather luxurious, doesn't it? Then you've got the black. These spacer beads of the black we don't see very often. I've only seen them in these like mega deal offers. We don't do them as separate entities very often. Oh, what colour shall we put the black with? Let's go orange and black. Nice. And then finally, I'll have to put them over here, sorry for the cameras, but I'm just going to put them over there. The silver, silver with the blue. Now just look at how beautiful that combination of colours is when you start to add in the satin cord, which you can work with alongside these beads. I'm going to do the satin cord shortly, so for those of you who are, in fact, I tell you what, let's do them as back-to-back deals. So if you're going to get the beads, then get the satin cord, and you know that they're going to work really well together. But I just thought, actually, it's nice to see the ingredients of the spacer beads, not just against gemstones, because of course I could do that with the likes of these beautiful pearls. If I just move the cord away, and how about I bring in the pearls? Can you see how beautiful each one of those is for different effects against the pearls? You know, put the rose gold and you add that real soft feminine flair. Add the silver, it's a little bit more contemporary. The gold, it's classic. And then you've got the black, which really does add that depth of drama to the jewellery. You've got the chance to really make an impact. You've got a lot going on in this matrix box. You're getting all, I think I'm right to say something like 700 spacer beads. I might say, Claire, can you remember 700 spacer beads we said, wasn't it? I'm sure, yeah, 700 spacer beads. Don't hold me to that, but I'm sure that my memory is right. You've got here a combination of your silver gold, rose gold and black finish in your matrix box. You get the pots and the presentation box, as well as all the ingredients of the beads themselves. All for one price tag. It's a last of stock offering for just $21.99. Now that is a lot of jewellery for just $21.95. That's a lot of ingredient to impact your jewellery for £21.95. You've seen the versatility of these spacer beads. You can see they're adaptable against a backdrop of gemstones and a backdrop of your satin cords, and all for one price tag. One deal only though, of course. Got to remind you, these deals are not going to hang around. If you see it and you like it, you got to be go on those lines. You've got to be quick. And of course, if you bought the purchase of the Smoky quartz with those beautiful charms, look at this as a combination. I just put those together. That doesn't work very well in the camera, does it? So how about if I do that? Would that help? Can you see how perfectly they match? Now how about this? You just take your rose gold beads and you just thread them onto a piece of elastic. That's it. Nothing more strenuous than just threading them onto elastic. Place them onto elastic, then add in your charm. In fact, let me just do this. There's a little line of them, like it is a bracelet. Okay, so there's my bracelet. That's my line of gemstone, of beads for my, and then I'm just going to add in the charm. What a beautiful piece of jewellery.
I know, so quick, so easy.
The charm's £4. I mean, the box there, less than £1. So how about that? That's going to cost you a £5. A £5. That's it. Because each one of those pots is £1 pretty much, isn't it? Each one of those is £1. And then you've got your Smoky quartz charm, and that charm was £4. Less than £4 actually, but that's a deal and a half, isn't it? That is a piece of jewellery to be proud of. Now I do have, and I will just highlight the fact, I do have another charm coming up, and this time it's blue chalcedony. Now let me just take these and do the same. Oh, I beg your pardon, I've said chalcedony, and as I said that I knew that was wrong. Blue onyx. You can tell by the hairs, chalcedony's a little bit more milky, that one's just hairsy. Let me just do the same again, this time with the gold spacers. Isn't that gorgeous? That blue against the gold is so stunning.
Very Egyptian.
Isn't it? It does have an Egyptian feel about it, yeah.
Very regal.
So you've got the charms coming up. Again, the same principle of opportunity. We're going to bring you for the charms. If you're going to get the spacer beads, you're going to get some fantastic matching luxuries. Oh, I tell you what else I could do as well, just while I'm at it, just while I give you a bit of a heads up. Let's do it with the silver beads, because I have got an amazing box clasp to go with your silver beads. And I'm just wondering, for those of you who got the calla lilies, is the job done? I think it might have been. I think the job may well be done. Box clasps, very, very popular in the fashion world at the moment. Again, done a little bit of research on box clasps because I don't want us to underestimate the impact that they have. So just be prepared for that. I do have a brilliant deal for your box clasp for the rose quartz. I'm just tidying these up. I really need to not tidy them up because I'm going to go straight on to your satin cord. So if you've got the beads, and of course you've got those fantastic charms, how about we now give you another tremendous deal on your satin cord. Now we have the luxury of having Sara with us, and Sara, of course, one of our amazing jewelry connoisseurs, I would suggest, of the beading, threading and braiding team that we have here as part of Jewellery Maker. And the nicest thing about the satin cord is that actually it makes your jewellery go a lot further and your gemstones go a lot further, but it adds texture to your jewellery as well, doesn't it?
It does. It adds that softness to, you've got the hard aspect of your gemstones, and it adds that soft textile feel to your jewellery, and that's all over the place at the moment, is textiles, ribbon, fabrics, all with your jewellery. So satin cord is just adding that to your jewellery making. And it allows you to get into all sorts of different techniques. So you can do your macrame techniques, you can do your braiding techniques, you can do your kumihimo techniques, plaiting, you know, you can do some weaving with it, you can do all sorts of different things. You can then bring in other materials into it as well. So I like using my beading thread and my satin cords together.
Yep.
I love using wire and the satin cords together, but then I like doing different things with it, like using some of your tools you've got. So things like your wire twisting tool to twist it to give you that rope effect with your satin cord. So quick and easy. And it opens up the whole door of jewellery making possibilities that you can't do if you haven't got these cords.
And I think one of the interesting things about these, the colour mix that we've gone here, we've really gone for those beautiful fresh colours, haven't we? We've got that brightness, we've got that boldness, because actually some of the, even if you went for more the subtle colours of our gemstones that we've had today, like that gorgeous, the Jasper, where it's much more muted, actually to use the satin cord could enhance the lift, the colour of that look, altogether in a different way to perhaps working with just a standard beading thread or you know, keeping with the muted metallic finish.
Yeah, and it's, you know, don't be afraid to put a brighter colour with a softer gemstone. So I'm looking there, and you've got a really deep blue, like a royal blue, and I would be looking to put that possibly with, you know, a pale yellow gemstone, because it would be really really uplifting next to it. So if you imagine a really bright blue sky with a daffodil against it, it's gorgeous. Yeah. So why not put those bright colours together? You know, a softer colour over a bright colour. You know, and mix your tones together as well. Because if you've got something like the green there, if you put it with the paler green that's there, the sort of more fawny colour green, the tone changes completely when you put two satin cords together. They play off each other, and it changes the tones of the whole piece of jewellery you've made. So it's just brilliant. I love those bright colours, because we've had lots of more pastels and sort of almost richer colours, but these are really a brighter colour. They're more of your sort of primary colours.
They're much more vivid,
yes,
aren't they?
yes.
Much more vivid. And if you are looking for a deal today, of which I know everybody is, because I think we've all got that, you know, that twitch of needing some kind of a sale offer, well, this is better than half price offer on this deal. Better than half price opportunity. Price you should be paying on this combination of 100 metres of your satin cord is £18.50. The price you're actually paying that's not just better than half price now, is it? Should be paying £18. What's that? It's like something like 60 or 70% off. That's close to 2/3 off. That's nearly 66. Oh my goodness me. It must be about 60% saving. 60% saving, it has to be. Oh my life. That's the kind of deal that you want. That's a better than half price offer. Should be paying over £18.50, and yet you've got it for just £6.95. And the potential is so big on these colours. So many different spectrums of colour. And of course, you could play the colours together if you're involved in kumihimo and any of your braiding. Of course, we did a fantastic launch just before Christmas of our brand new braiding DVD that Sara created. And I know there's been a huge positive reaction to said DVD, and rightly so. So with that in mind, if you do want to inspire yourself, or perhaps you've already been inspired with the DVD macrame, of course, with Mark, you've also got the classic with Debbie Bulford, then you've also got the kumihimo DVD with the disc, or alternatively perhaps you want to do just something as simple as adding length to your jewellery. You want to create different lengths of neckline pieces. We could do that with satin cord without adding any more expense to your gemstones. You know, a lot of jewellery going on here within terms of influence and quality. Yours for the taking for just £6.95. It's 100 metres of satin cord you're about to receive for just £6.95. Better than half price deal there. It's a huge saving. You're not going to be surprised that I've got a lot of people on the phone lines. You're not going to be shocked at the fact that I've got people queuing and being patient with us, and we do appreciate that on the lines. And of course you could join us on the web at JewelleryMaker.com, adding to your order as just a £2.95 postage and packing handling fee. And once you've paid that £2.95, you've paid it for the whole day. That includes joining us for our guest designer show that starts at 1 o'clock, and also joining us at 5 o'clock this evening with the fantastic Ed with a Miss It Miss Out showcase. So loads and loads of deals for £6.95. This is just the beginning. We've only just begun to give great deals on Jewellery Maker. £6.95. Cake and a bit of a song. Now apparently yes. Okay, apparently we've had some text messages coming in about our earrings. Earring findings, yes, the earring findings, yes. Cass, have we got those for me? Question, what's the question? Can I confirm the quantity? Okay, yes, let me reiterate. I did say it 3 or 4 times just so I made sure I got it right. You are getting 10 pairs of the shepherd hooks. So that's 10 pairs of the shepherd hooks and 5 pairs of the contemporary. So 5 pairs of the contemporary and 10 pairs. So let me just reiterate there, it's 10 pairs and then it's 10 pieces of the contemporary finish. So does that make sense? So in total 15 pairs is the best way to say. I think at one point when I first introduced them, I think I said 20 pairs, but I did rectify that 3 or 4 times. But I want to say it again to make sure that we've got clarification. I want to be transparent that you are getting 10 pairs of the shepherd hooks and 5 pairs of the contemporary earring findings. Right then, straight on. Oh, the 3 mils. Should we do the 3 mils? Now then. Sarah, have you been busy?
I have.
Apparently, while I was eating cake, Dion asked Sarah, isn't that worrying? How long have we been working together, Sarah?
Not long.
Yeah. Who are you?
Yeah, can't remember myself most
exactly.
days.
Christmas. It's cake. It's cake. It just goes to your head like that, doesn't it?
It does.
We asked you to create something because you did say there was the chance to make a beautiful 3mm design ring, and I tell you what, she's only gone and done it. Oh,
I haven't quite got it as neat as I would like it, but there you go.
That's so cute. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, and you do know Dion is going to want this. Oh, I just know Dion. She's like, I need to see it. I need to see it. Dion, my producer, I need to see it. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, there's a big breath. She's going, oh! That is such a funky piece of jewellery.
That's just using 2 of the strands. So I wanted to show that you could use 2 different, because one's faceted and one's plain. So and they sit beautifully together. So I just wanted to show you can use 2 different types of gemstones next to each other to get a beautiful design as well.
That's so cool. That is such a funky way to set your gems.
And once as I say, once it's a bit fiddly getting them in the right place, but once they're there and that memory wire takes its tension, they stay.
I can't believe that you haven't. All you've done is thread it on.
Yeah.
That's literally all you've done is thread it on and then just arrange them.
You just have to remember when you're threading them on to start at the beginning with one, and then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and then 4, 3, 2, and 1. So just alternate your colours in that order, and you'll get that design.
Man, that is such a funky piece of jewellery, isn't it? Okay, so do you want some 3mm then? Now you know how easy it is. Now you know how easy it is to create that look. We need to give you the 3mm. Now that Sarah's worked with the green and the blue on this design, so that's those 2 there. That's such a cool, that's so clever. And you've hardly used, I mean, you've probably used maybe
I've hardly used any.
I was just going to say probably 1/5 of the strand of each one of them.
Well, if I do that, I'll put that over there on the overhead, you can see what's left of those 2 strands.
Wowzers.
So I've used hardly anything. I mean, there's loads in there as well. So I've used what, 20 gemstones? Something like that, 20?
10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of the blue. Let me just make 4, 9. 13 of the blue and 2, 6, 10 and 12 of the green.
So 25.
Goodness me.
It's nothing, is it?
And that literally is like that's 1/5 of a strand. And that's making 1 ring. And every one of us has gone, oh yeah, liking that ring. Oh yeah, oh we'll wear that one. And it's one of those rings that you just don't even have to think about. You know, that you wear.
Yes.
I need jewellery that I don't need to worry about. But when I go, oh, I like that. And then, oh, I like that. But then you don't have to worry about it in any way, shape or form other than it just looking good. Easy wear jewellery. And that is just from that's from probably about that many gemstones. That's it.
Hardly any at all.
And then I'm not stopping with just 2 strands. Oh, add in the red.
I know, I was spoiled for
like
choice
the
as to
red.
which ones to use.
Oh, the red and the green would look good. Then add in the beauty of the black agate. Look at how lustrous that is. Could you imagine the red and black together?
And I almost did go for the red and black together, and I thought, no, go and do something different.
You could
that would
do
be
one
a really
to match your outfit.
You could. It would go really beautifully with my dress, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? Drat. You missed it. I know. You missed a trick there, mine, Sarah.
I did.
Yeah, Dion says she doesn't mind though, because that she's happy with her ring.
I thought Dion would go for the blue.
You know what she's like. And then you've got an added bonus of Smoky quartz and another added bonus of your multicolours. And I mean, this is all one deal. And when you see the potential of 1 ring that uses what, not even a fifth of each one of those strands of the green and the blue, and how many gemstones you've got here, I think it's fair to say you've got yourself a cracking opportunity here. Your blue colour quartz, your cherry red quartzite, you've got your black agate, your smoky quartz, your multicolour agate and your green colour quartz, all yours. 5 strands, no, 6 strands, I beg your pardon. 6 strands for £15.95. That's working out at what? It's got to be less than £2.70 a strand, surely. £2.65 a strand, worked out by the lovely Dion. Thank you, Dion. £2.65 for each one of those gemstone strands. That's an amazing deal, and you've seen the potential just by working with it. And the nice thing is they're the size of a spacer bead as well. So, for example, perhaps you wanted to work with these beautiful pearls, but you wanted your pearls to go further. You could actually just start to work in. Why not just add in each one of those a smoky quartz as a spacer bead? Or you want to go with a little bit of drama, add in the black. I mean, what about adding in the black, your pearls, spacer bead blacks? And
it's very much a vintage feel when you add black into a pearl, because you know, if you look at the Victorian way of wearing things and the sort of all the Downton stuff that's around, and if you've been watching all those period dramas that are on the TV at the moment, it's very, very vintage feel.
Glamorous, that's all I see. I just see glamour when I look at that quartz. And the thing is that against the champagnes, the black really just contrasts so well, doesn't it?
It gives you an element to evening wear as well to the pearls. So you can, you know, because I always see pearls quite glamorous, but they're probably almost the special occasion, but more of a daytime feel. Whereas if you add that black in there, you're then taking it into the evening wear and very
glamour. Bit of glamour. £15.95 is all you pay. If you would like to join us, 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. Or of course you could join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Lots of people responding. A brilliant price tag each strand. And often is the case, the smaller the gemstones in the strand, the more expensive the strand has to be because of the craftsmanship that is taken to just cut them into that shape. To get that smaller strand, it should be that it's more expensive, but it's not. You've got here a real deal and a half, £2.65 for each one of those strands. Congratulations. Now then, I'm not going to put the gemstones away because I'm just thinking, what about working alongside those together? Things like your crochet, things like your Viking knit, perhaps the beading loom, working with a little bit of the stretchy wire, you know, the flexi wire of the 0.4 to add that little bit of a strength to the design.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. I mean, also if you've got the French knitting bobbin, you can use the wire on there. But you know, this wire, you know, you can do all your tiara techniques with those small gemstones on there as well, and you could do those, you know, like get firework sort of effect going with them. And those colours together just look amazing. I mean, you
amazing,
know,
really, isn't it? Because I would never have put those colours together until then I see them and go, oh yeah, that does work.
You know, because your blue and green go lovely with that midnight blue, and then your black, if you put that with the pink and the reds, can go with that gold in the middle there, and you know, your multicolour goes with all of them. So you know, you've got such a contrast, and then you've got, you know, I love mixing my wires together anyway, and I would mix that sort of the blue and the pink together, and it actually comes out when if you do something like the gizmo work or the wire twister. Oh yes. And you put the two together, it changes the colour of the wire completely, and you end up with almost like a soft purple.
Oh wow.
It's a very weird effect. If you look closer, you can see the two wires, they're still there in their original colours, but from a distance it looks completely different again.
Gorgeous, loving it. If you got the 3 mil, congratulations to you. If you want to get the wire to finish it all off, we're going to do you a deal. You should be paying £14.95 for each one of these wires. £14.95 for each one of them on our website right now. You should be paying that, but you know as well as I do, that's not the kind of a mood that we're in. We're in that just after Christmas, just before New Year lull, which means that we've got to make sure that we're giving you exceptional cracking deals, and it doesn't get more cracking than this. You've got a deal where you're getting 300 meters of wire for one price tag, all 0.4, all of your 0.4, so all of the versatility of size and gauge, and a price tag to match. Should be £14.95 each. Instead, we've gone for less than a tenner, less than £10 each for 100 meters. That's working out at a very, very affordable way, working out at just shy of £15 saving on that deal, working for you less than £10 for 100 meters. Am I right in saying that if it's £10 for 100 metres, that's working out at 1 pence a metre? Or is it 10 pence a metre? Which one is it, 10 pence or 1 pence? I can't remember how many how many decimals I meant to move backwards. 10 pence a metre. Goodness me. 10 pence a metre of wire. Tell you what, go with 10 pence to one of your local haberdashery shops or one of your craft shops or one of those places, you know, the warehouses where they like to do hobbying and crafting, and any of those, go to there and take 10 pence. Will they offer you a metre of wire for that price tag? No. I'm suggesting no. That's just my suggestion. You go and do your own research and find out for yourself. That 10 pence is going to go a long, long way with us. A metre of wire you could be purchasing for that 10p. Alternatively, elsewhere, 10 pence. I don't even know what you'd get for 10 pence. Couldn't even get, you know, those sweets that used to be like 5p. They're now 10 pence.
We used to be able to get like a kiddie's chocolate bar for 10p.
You did?
They've gone up. They're not even that anymore.
No, they're 20 pence now.
I know.
World today. Anyway, £29.95 is all you pay. You're looking here at less than £10 combination for your blue, your copper and your fuchsia pink in your 0.4mm gauge wire. And the 0.4 is so versatile, isn't it? It's one of those gauges that once you've got, you'll work it and better work it. And for £29.95, congratulations. Great savings today to be had. You just got to find out what you want and we'll make sure that we give you the right price tag. Straight on we go. Now I have got still to come a brand new strand of your cubes of coloured crackled quartz, and how funky are these? Loving, loving, loving it. From the sky blues to the purples to the lemons to the fuchsia pinks, gorgeous range. Fabulous. What are these? And just arrived again into the vault. You could tell it's been Christmas and things are just arriving into the studio as we're on air. You can tell there's been a little bit more peace in the building, and then everybody's come in and gone, oh, you can have this, and this has just arrived in the building, and how about you, let's put it on air now. Well, I tell you what, look at this for a combination, and I know you're gonna love it. I've got my, well, crackled quartz cubes by themselves are fabulous, but put alongside it your blue coated pyrite. How funky. Oh, I love that against the blues of the cubes. Very cool. Before that, let's give you the chance to have your feature emerald. Now, when you start to see the quality of these gemstones, you have no wonder, you don't have any questions what gem it actually is. You know as well as I do, there's no other gemstone this could be other than emerald. Now, if you're somebody who's seen emerald before on our channel or our sister channel, you probably start to home in your skills of identifying the colours from different locations. And emerald is something that is very much defined by its location, whether it be Colombia, Zambia or Brazil. Now, one of the things that you would identify with Brazilian emerald above any other location is its way of forming. It's formed in a very different way to that of something like Colombia or Zambia. And Steve, who is one of our mine hunters, one of our gem hunters, and also the boss of the company, he went actually to location. He actually sourced this gemstone from the mine. Take a look at what he has to say about what you get from Brazilian emerald.
The actual rock in which the emerald grows in this particular mine in Brazil is very, very soft. If you look closely, I can break off pieces with my hand. It's a lot of biotite in here, a lot of talc. And because of that, because you can break it with your hand, imagine as the emerald grows in here, that it's not got as much pressure as if it was growing in quartz. So that reduction in pressure means that the crystals can grow much easier. They're not fighting with the environment around it as much as they are in many, many areas. So when you see some of my Brazilian emerald, when you see it that's got really nice clean crystals, really good diaphanity, and that is the reason. The reason is it's grown in a soft material, a soft rock that you can even break with your hands.
So it's fascinating because actually when we look at the beauty of a gemstone, I think we just see its aesthetic. But when you then go back and you see where it's sourced and how it's sourced, it makes so much more sense when you then see the colour of this stone and the way that it's formed. If you then relate it back to the way that it's surrounded by, at this point it's surrounded by talc actually, you know, this is what makes it such a lighter and fresher colour than perhaps some of the other gemstones that you get from likes of Colombia or Zambia. So each location that we're sourcing our gemstones from will always give you something different, and when we start to investigate what that something different is, it's often related to how the gem is actually created by Mother Nature in itself. Emerald from Brazil is one of the most desired location gemstones in the world to date. Brazil certainly identified as one of the finest sources of this impeccable green beryl, a gemstone of high integrity, and this strand in particular is all about carat weight and individual size of gemstone. I don't think we've ever done gems of emerald of this size. I know that we've probably done them in the smaller sizes around here, and the smaller size of perhaps your 12 by 6, but that probably would have been the largest. Just look at how large the graduate goes. Look how big these stones go. Going up to 15 by 8 millimeter in approximate sizing. Serious gemstone size you've got there from your emerald from Brazil. It's big. It's so big that we have a limited edition quantity. Only for the fastest buyers can I guarantee this is going to be yours. I normally like to give a brand new strand of at least 100 to give most people the chance to at least try and get it. Unfortunately, I actually can't do that on this one. I'm starting with half the quantity I would have liked to have had. Half the quantity. This is a limited edition, brand new strand. We couldn't get any more than the quantity I have available in this one offer because of the size of the gemstones. Not only have you got the Brazilian qualities of emerald, you've got Brazilian quality with whopping 15 by 8 mil size rondelles. They are significant. They are the biggest I know I've put to air, and that's why it's a limited stock quantity. A brand new strand, but limited in availability. One deal only for you to make the most of this offer. I've got nowhere near the stock I want to have, but if you want it and you're going to get it, it's first come first served. Your emerald graduated plain rondelles from 12 by 6, which is already a huge carat weight and size, but 15 by 8 is your larger size. One offer, one deal, limited availability for just £24.95 per emerald, one of the world's most requested, one of the world's most desired gemstones, and you've got it for £24.95. Look at the size, look at the caliber of these gemstones. That's why this is a limited available quantity, not based on that we can't get emerald, but we can't get emerald at this size in one strand for this price tag any other time than in a one-off deal. £24.95 is all you pay. It is a free phone number that you're dialing, and you're going to have to get dialing straight away if you want this last of stock offering now. 0800 644 655, or join us at JewelleryMaker.com. We are live, and I have to say, within our live shows, we've already given you some fantastic treats, some really big deals. I mean, we started off, of course, and let's not forget, we started off with our brand new bronze bows, and I have to say that with that in mind, if we start that way, you knew that we were intending to make it a big show, but unfortunately, big does not always have to be in quantity on our basis. We don't have a huge quantity of this emerald. What we have got is a huge, significant individual gemstone that sits here in terms of sizing, going up to 15 by 8 millimeter. Huge, huge gems. Absolutely incredible. £24.95. sought after gem. Of course, Brazilian emerald is a highly respected gemstone for the jewelry industry, and here you have the final opportunities to own this seductive gemstone of beauty but also size. And if you're somebody who really likes to identify your jewellery by not just the beauty of it in terms of colour, but also in terms of the regard of gemstone qualities and size, then this is definitely the one for you. $24.95 is all you pay. Whopping offer. Congratulations if you got that one. Brazilian emerald, the luxury of Brazilian emerald with size on its side. You don't get much better than that now, do you? You just don't get much better than that. Last of stock now. Final available quantity. Last of stock. Got a lot of people who have seen the potential on this, but if you want the last of stock, started with a small quantity and now down to limited availability. Yours for the taking for just £24.95. Now, while I've talked about them, I may as well quickly recap. Launched our early bird just after 9 o'clock this morning, and by doing so gave you the chance to get this fantastic combination of brand new findings. Now, sold out yesterday of the silver, sold out of the gold and the rose gold yesterday. Also sold out of the silver finish. Now we've got the last of stock in our breathtaking wire mesh bronze coloured ribbons, and they're so cute. They're just so cute. They're going to add so much detail. Now then, the wire mesh that you get is, I would suggest, a little bit more flexy than the wire mesh that we've got here. Can you see? It's a little bit stronger. It's still got movement. It still is definitely ribbon formation. It's not a strong solid structure, but it definitely has more strength than perhaps the wire mesh that we work with on a day-to-day basis as part of our ingredients for jewellery making. So you've got your larger and your smaller of your gorgeous ribbon design of wire mesh, and just £11.95 is all you pay for that deal. You're getting 20 in total, 10 of your large, 10 of your small, and all together just £11.95 for that 20 quantity. So you're going to get lots and lots of detail, even if it's just something as simple as just adding a little clasp, and you know, just doing a little pretty ribbon hair clip.
Eyelets on there. You could add a little gemstone on either side, or a little piece of chain maybe coming down with a couple of gemstones on.
Pretty.
Yeah, lots of things.
Really pretty. Loads of dynamic, and something different for your jewellery making as well. Something that is really going to stimulate a different journey perhaps for your jewellery making. Yours for just £11.95. That is the last available quantity that we have of our bronze coloured brass mesh. I will just remind you that sold out of both the yellow gold and also the rose gold yesterday, expecting that we should sell out of the bronze finish as well. I wouldn't say this is going to be around any longer than now, so if you want to join us, now's the time to do so on our final recap of that gorgeous findings deal. Right, plenty more to look forward to, and straight after the break I do have some more treats. I will just give you a little bit of a heads up on some of the brand new strands that have just arrived into the building. Again, I will just say to you, I didn't have all of these strands when I started the show. They've just come into the building, and they're coming straight into the studio. Gorgeous quality. Look at that. It's like Rose de France, isn't it? Beautiful brand new strand coming your way. All to look forward to straight after this.
Join us on Jewellery Maker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be Jewellery Maker.
Our standard delivery is now only £2.95 per day, regardless of how many pieces of jewellery are added to your order. Delivery takes between 4 to 6 working days, and if you want your jewellery quicker, simply speak to our call centre about our premium delivery service. The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
So we're moving straight on to our next kit for today, and our kits, for those of you who are watching and perhaps just learning about us as a channel and just tuning in for one or the first or second time, and you've got, oh, what do the kits exactly entail? What are they all about? Well, really, this is us doing the hard work for you. This is us bringing together all the ingredients you need to get started into jewellery making. That includes the beading, the beads, pardon me, the gemstones, the threads, the findings being the mechanics of the finish of your jewellery. Everything is brought together in one deal. That's what a jewellery kit is. And the only other thing you would need to purchase is a toolkit, and the toolkit that we can bring you, an essential toolkit, which is everything and more really for jewellery making essentials, is less than £10. So for less than £10 you get the tools. We'll also give you a free tutorial booklet and DVD. That comes with your first purchase from us, and then you need to get this. And as I say, we do the hard work for you on these kind of offers. You couldn't make this kit with the price that we have got if you went to our website right now. You couldn't make this kit for the price that we're about to do it for if you went to our website. And actually, I don't think you could make this kit anywhere else for the price we're about to do it for. I genuinely do say our pricing on kits is the best way to get value for money into getting started into jewellery making, and not just getting into jewellery making, but advancing, you know, exploring new avenues, challenging yourself to work with ingredients that are a little bit different, or giving yourself, you know, a beautiful arrangement of different ingredients to be excited by. Well, the ingredients are really going to excite you with this combination called Psychedelic. Well, for a very obvious reason. You've got the wonder of a combination of your Baroque pearls in these gorgeous moss greens. Then you've got your midnight blue potato pearls. Those are 8x7. And to top it off, we also have for you your rainbow pyrite in your pairs. Now that combination is just tantalizing. That luxury of shimmer, that sparkle, that movement of light that sits over the pearls is radiating in exactly the same way against the pyrite. I mean, it is a rather exciting way to show you just what genuine gemstones can do when they're brought together, you know, working together. And earlier on, Sara was saying, you know, think about the blue skies and then that gorgeous daffodil, and how contrasting the colours are, and yet how very well they work together, because Mother Nature's done that. It's the same here, really, isn't it? Mother Nature giving us this beauty of finish, that shimmer from the pearl against that metallic edge of the pyrite, and how well they bring and blend together. Totally different gemstones, totally unique individual qualities, and yet how well they work together. And yet we're just starting with this kit, because you're getting so much more. Antique bronze findings, you'll get here 98 in total, including a metre of chain, extended toggle clasps. You'll also get essentials like crimp beads and head pins and eye pins. You'll also get decorative toggle clasps, pardon me, and lobster clasps. You also get some beautiful contemporary finished shepherd hooks, all in one pack. So your findings Those are the mechanics. Those are the essentials to making your jewellery work and make it workable and wearable. So those are your findings. Then we're going to add in some more pop of colour, and your colour's coming from this fantastic satin cord. Love the shade of that colour. It's such a vibrant colour, and again that psychedelic feel. The blues against that pink. Oh yeah. That's going to make jewellery that's really going to be striking, isn't it? Then we're also going to give you the beading thread, so you've got a little bit more of that antique finish to your beading thread, and you've got your elastic and your monofilament to top it off. So this kit, for those of you who are watching for the first time, who really want to get started into jewellery making, for those of you who have already advanced into jewellery making and now want to challenge themselves with something totally different, and the colours here are really going to make your jewellery stand out, this is the one for you. The price that you should be paying is £41.20. Now that price tag is based on making the purchase of all of these ingredients on our website right now. So if you went to our website and made the purchase of the thread, the cord, the findings, the gemstones, and all of the accessories that you're seeing here, you would be paying £41.20. The price you're actually paying for this psychedelic jewellery kit, rock bottom price tag, squeezing as low as we can. Your price tag, look at that, nearly £20 saving. Almost a £20 saving on this deal. It's there for the taking, from pearls to the luxury of your findings and threads for just £22.95. The size of those gorgeous green pearls as well, they're not small now, are they? They are significant size pearls, and the blue against them just works so excitingly well. £22.95. What a deal that is. Nearly a £20 saving. And I repeat, the price that I'm talking about in terms of price comparisons to the price you should be paying to the price that you are paying, I have to just highlight the fact that actually with this deal you're actually buying from us. So if you were buying at £41, you would be buying from us anyway. It's not price comparing elsewhere. It's actually just buying from us on our static website. And our website's really competitive to other said websites elsewhere. That's the deal. Nearly £20 saving on that deal. £22.95 is all you pay. Congratulations. Now, Sarah, this is the kind of kit that almost startles you into creating jewellery that perhaps you wouldn't have thought about.
Yes, I think, you know, it challenges you to obviously put colours together that you wouldn't normally, but it works, so it's not a problem, you know. And I think sometimes we get a bit stuck, you know, we get a bit stayed in our ways with colours and think, oh well, you know, I can't put this and this together because that's something I've not done in the past. Yeah. But don't, actually embrace colour and put it together, because it gives you so many different variations. And I actually like what I've done with it. And I was thinking, when I was making the kit, I was thinking, oh, I wonder if I can put those green pearls with that pink satin cord. But yes, you can. And I don't think there's any gemstone you couldn't put against that satin cord.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the pyrite's got the pink tones coming through off it, and that sort of petrol blue pearl and the pink cord together just absolutely really works on the end bracelet. It's
fabulous to see that combination, because as you say, if you're challenging yourself to working with different colours, this is really going to give you that lift of and make a jewellery that nobody else has got.
Yes, no one else is going to, you know, have that particular combination of gemstones, that particular combination of colour. Yeah. And I just love the fact that we could send this kit to 100 different viewers and say, make the jewellery up. And I don't think they would do the same thing
twice. No, I agree. And that's the wonderful. And you've made this beautiful, you're going to show us how to make this fantastic design here, aren't you?
I know, this one happened by accident, which is great. I love the fact that with jewellery making, things happen by accident. And I was going to make that into a full circle, and actually as I made it, it sort of turned itself into a little heart.
So cute.
I know. And it's such an easy way of doing it, because I know we've done beaded hearts before that can be a little bit more complicated. This one's very, very easy.
I like easy.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay. So the starting point is a piece of beading thread. which comes in your kit, and I love the colour of the beading thread as well against everything. And what I've done is I threaded on there 4 of the pearls and 2 of the pyrites, and I've done it so that when I bring the pyrites together, the points are going to be touching each other. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my beading thread and I'm going to take it back to form a loop. So I'm going to take it back through the opposite direction through one of the pyrites and pull that into a circle. So you can see already I've got the bottom part of the heart formed already. Yeah. If you want to, you could already put your chain on there, but I actually do mine afterwards, because then if it doesn't depend how you're making it, because you might find one piece of your beading thread is longer than the other, and you might want to make it all on one side. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add another 4 of these beautiful, oh, I love these pearls.
Yeah, the colour's really funky, isn't it?
Do you know what? I'm one of those people that I do love blue, but I always think, oh, maybe I can't wear it. But because I'm putting it with this and it's got a bit of pink in it, I'm thinking, no, I can.
Yeah, no, it really works.
And then I'm going to put my pyrite on. So again, it's going to come in towards the middle. I want that point to be in the middle again. And then I'm going to take my thread that I haven't threaded the beads onto back through this in the opposite direction. And that's going to allow me to create that second part. If you remember that whichever one you put the beads on, you're going to thread through in the opposite direction. So again, I'm going to put my beads on one side. So it's 4 of the pearls. And because you only need to add 1 pyrite each time, because of course you've got the second one is already part of the design. So it's only that first circle that you will put 2 pyrites on there. And then again, I'm going to take my opposite tail back through. I'm just going to cut that because I've got a little kink on there. Let's cut that off. And that's going to go through there. And that's going to come round. And you can see how that heart's formed now as I've pulled that round. But this tail here is coming through in the wrong direction. So I'm just going to flip my work over and I'm just going to take it back through. Now you might need to bit of a wriggle to get this through. There it goes. A bit fiddly, but it will go. You will get 3 threads through there. And then I'm just going to pull that and pull that, and there's your heart shape already formed.
I can't believe how quickly that's formed.
That was so quick, wasn't it? And that's the centre point of that design. And then I beaded up, and then all I did to add the chain on, I'll just quickly show for anybody who hasn't done this before, is I just took a jump ring and opened it. I find personally, I prefer to add my embellishments at the end. I could have done this at the beginning. Personally for me, I didn't know when I was making this that it was going to turn into a heart, so I have to do everything afterwards. And all you do is just open your jump ring, and just, if you take it through, it might just take a bit of wriggling, but you will get that round, and then you can then add your chain onto there and then add all your embellishments. So just click your chain, add your chain on however you want, and then just add all your tassels onto the bottom. Oh, it's not playing today. Oh, yeah. That's it, fingers in the way, you see. Yeah. There we go, and I prefer to use a second pair of flat nose pliers to close my jump rings, but if you haven't got them, don't worry. Ooh. Actually, there we go. And what I like to do with my jump rings is I like to wriggle them backwards and forwards until they actually touch. And sometimes you'll get a little click when you know that's done, and you'll get absolutely no gap there. I can't even get my fingernail in there or anything, and that means my chain won't come out and my beading thread won't come out. So you can see how close that is. And then if I just tip that and get all my chain to come through the right way, you'll see that's your beautiful heart. And then you can just add all of your embellishments onto there and bead on up through your beading wire, and then add your chain on, and that's your piece completely finished.
Can't believe how easy that heart shape was, just like that. If you say it normally takes so much more working out, doesn't it?
But I mean, you could then, I mean, what I was originally going to do was I was actually going to completely close that over with pearls again. So I'd have put 2 pearls here, 2 pearls here, and make it into more of a diamond shape. actually, when I saw it as a heart shape, I thought,
lovely.
you know, that's
Stop. £22.95 for your psychedelic jewellery kit, including 2 strands of pearls, plus those amazing rainbow pyrite with the findings, and of course the satin cord and all of the additional threads. Yours with a huge saving, of course, should be over £41 that you're spending on this kit, and yet you're paying just £22.95. So a real treat and a half. If you want to join us, congratulations if you got that one. Pearls are still to come for those of you who, of course, we've talked about the amazing bundle, the 4 strands of pearls. So if you've just got those pearls in that kit, I've got a great 4-strand pearl bundle for you as well that you can add to your order. Just get even more of your featured gemstones, and of course all of those little brand new ones that have just turned on, like the coated blue pyrite. Oh, those are all to look forward to. Plus, of course, that amazing amethyst. But before that, let's do the Wall of Fame. Hi Marion. Marion has sent in this fantastic Wall of Fame entry. She says, I'm having a peaceful morning after a hectic Christmas day. Getting my fix of Jewellery Maker and happily creating. Attached is a necklace that has been gradually forming in my mind since I fell in love with the amethyst rough nuggets a while ago. I was playing around with the wire crochet when I saw the idea on your show the other day to plait the strands. Bingo! I had the right look for my amethyst nuggets. Hope you like it as much as I do. Oh, we do, Marion. Great idea, and that is a real luxury look. Beautiful, really, really fresh. Congratulations, and you are for or it.
Marion, I'm really pleased that I inspired you to get that bit. It was me, yes. 406. Oh, I've got a bevy of beauties here. They're gorgeous, and this is from Jackie. She says, hi all at Jewellery Maker. I hope you all had a good Christmas. This is my entry for this week. Some bracelets I made for my friend and daughters using rose quartz, pearls, blue agate, magnesite, coloured quartz, wire and chain, all from Jewellery Maker. They were very happy with them, and I look forward to the new year with you and learning more, as I've only been making for a couple of months. And that's from Jackie. Jackie, you're doing ever so well. That's brilliant.
Congratulations, brilliant. Keep going, Jackie.
Yeah.
I have a Bernadine, and she says, I've crocheted this necklace with rose quartz, clear quartz, amethyst and peridot beads from a fantastic bead scoop. It was a Christmas present for my sister's friend, but I haven't received any feedback yet on whether she liked it or not. It was my first attempt at crocheting a necklace, and I wondered whether it would be uncomfortable to wear, but in fact it feels soft and pleasant on the skin. Well, whether she liked it or not, I enjoyed making it. Brackets. After the tedium of threading nearly 400 beads onto the wire in the first place, and other people have expressed their approval too. Thank you for all of your help in support in 2013, and I wish you all a very happy and fulfilling 2014. That's Bernadine in Cambridgeshire. Definitely worth the effort of those 400 beads, because I love that bulk. I love that you know, there's a real strength in that design.
I know. Once the beads are on there, the crocheting bit's quite fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got 407 here, and this is like some Viking weave here. Nice. And this is from Claire in Enfield. She says, I hope you had a great Christmas. This week's Wall of Fame is a bit of a familiar affair, as I made the Viking knit weave bracelets using antique bronze wire, and my husband made the skull charm from bronze metal clay. It was my best friend's Christmas present, so couldn't send it in till now. I will be coming to Jewellery Maker for the bridal course in January, thanks to Santa leaving a workshop voucher in my stocking. And I can't wait. Happy New Year to everyone, and that's Claire in Enfield. Claire, what a lovely piece of jewellery, and it's great that everyone was involved in making it. So that's a really nice present.
And also the nice thing is that you come in my workshop. Yeah. Nice to see you. It'll be lovely. I've got Joanna Wright from Great Yarmouth, and she said, some things are made from the mystery box strands. If I going, I think I'll have to get some more. They're so inspiring. Yes, that mystery box where you pay, gosh, it could be either, I think it's 15 or 20 or 25 pounds, something like that, and you don't know what you're going to get, but when it arrives, it's guaranteed to be worth more than the price that you paid. Well, definitely worth doing that, Joanna, and good luck for you. You're 410. That's all of our entries for the Wall of Fame, but I think that's because we've had a tiny lull over Christmas. Strangely, people have been busy on Christmas Day and Boxing Day and haven't sent in that many entries.
Crikey. What were they
now
doing?
Then, now we're giving you those 2 days off, but now we need some more Wall of Fame entries. So if you do want to let us know about your creation and you want to be part of our amazing prize draw, every Wednesday you could be the lucky winner of either £50 or £100 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. Then this is the time to start entering again. Make sure you get them in as soon as you can. In fact, tell you what, do it now. We're going to show you how to do it and get your entries in, and we look forward to seeing your entry tomorrow.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
It's the 27th today, isn't it? It is the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. 4 days. 4 days till the awards and 4 days until it's a new year. I know. Dion just went, when you say it like that, that's scary. It is a little bit, isn't it? Just 4 days till the new year. I'm really rather excited though, because I've got the awards to look forward to. For those of you who haven't heard about the Jewellery Maker Awards, we did them last year. They were a huge success, and actually the show was the biggest show of the year. And so we're expecting the same again. We've got the same kind of quantities of opportunity like we had last year. In terms of what we do is we've asked you the questions, you've been nominating, you've been voting for the past, probably about a month or so. We've had them up and with apps and all of this going on, all technology and everything. And then the results will be announced on the 31st morning show. So it's New Year's Eve's morning show with myself, and Mark is going to join me. We're gonna get frocked up. Oh yes, even Mark's getting frocked up, and we're going to have lots of fun. Now, normally what happens is that what we try to do is we take the top, say, 2 or 3 of the prizes and of the awards, things like favourite strand and best gemstone of the year and what's your favourite product of the year, all of those, and then we give you the deals. So effectively, we have a look back on 2013, everything that you've liked, we put into one show, and we do it in a big way. Like the idea of it? You've got to be tuned in. You've got to be tuned in New Year's Eve with myself. I have even gone out and bought a special new frock for the event. Not sparkly this year. I haven't gone for sparkles this year. You have to tune in and find out. I'm going to have my hair up though, I think. I was thinking to this, I'm going to have to put my hair up, and I'm excited. Oh, very excited. I'm working so hard as well, because I've got to get all the trophies sorted. I've had the design of the year engraved, so I know who is the winner. Ooh, my lips are sealed. Zip it, zippy long stocking. I have, of course, 2013 pretty much under our belt now. Agreed? We've pretty much been there, done that with 2013. We've got to look forward. We're looking to 2014. And one of the things about jewellery making is that we always like to make sure that we're reflecting what is happening in the fashion world. And very much is the case of what's happening in winter right now is we're in fashion focusing on springtime. And that's not a bad thing, is it? It's not a bad thing to focus along the springtime. No. But the next colour I'm about to offer you is not just about spring, it's about 2014, spring, summer, autumn and winter. It's the colour of 2014 as dictated to by Pantone. Now, Pantone are the colour gurus of the fashion world, and that's jewellery and fashion. And this is it. This is going to be your colour of 2014. Radiant Orchid. Beautiful colour, isn't it?
It's
You're so chuffed, aren't you?
So me. Thank you.
So
Thank you so much for picking that one this year.
I know, well done, Pantone. Sarah is delighted.
I'm very, very happy.
See what we've done there? See what we've done there? We're a bit clever there, aren't we? You've got the colour of 2014 in this feature amethyst strand. You've got this, I'd classify it almost like a Rose de France amethyst colouring. You know, it's not your deep chocolate box purples. This is much lighter, fresher, lavender tones coming along with the baby pinks as well. You've got it all mixed together, and it is most definitely the colour of your radiant orchid. And if you would like to get that colour of 2014, anything that you'll see in the fashion world will be reflected in the Pantone colours. You know, pretty much every colour that you're going to see in springtime. And I did print out, I left my work bag at home right beside the front door. I don't you hate it when you do that? You put something right beside the front door going, I mustn't forget that, and then you forget it. Oh, it's got to be the worst thing. But I did print out again the colours of springtime of 2014. These are all the colours that you need to be expecting to be wearing and seeing in the fashion world. And as you can see, one of the main colours, we've got a lot of people going, oh, what colour am I going to be wearing? Oh, what am I going to see in the fashion world? This is the colours that you're going to see, from the oranges all the way through to the blues, those gorgeous Amazonite greens as well, bright yellows. But the colour of the year, the colour that you don't just talk about springtime of, but you're actually talking of the year, is your radiant orchid, and you've got it in your amethyst. This feature strand is the colour to be wearing. You've got the chance to wear this, and of course this gemstone is not just about the here and now, it's about the future. It's about getting quality and a lifetime of wearability for one price tag. One price. Oh, rock bottom price tag of just £11.95. Now I'm just going to move these around. These are your rondelles, which means you get a lot of gemstones within one strand. You get a lot of colour in one strand as well. The softer tones matched with the lighter pinks going against the darker purples, all together here for £11.95p. If you would like to join us and get that fashion colour of 2014, you've got it here for one price tag only. And if you would like to join me, you can do so in two ways. The number there at the bottom of the screen is a free phone number, 0800 644 655, or alternatively you can join us on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. We don't mind how you do it, we just don't want you to miss out on deals like this one. These are the colours that we absolutely know you need to be working with. And the thing is, Sarah, if you worked with them 3 years ago, they'd look just as good as they're going to look next year, aren't they? That's the lovely thing about genuine gemstones.
It is. And, you know, fashions of styles of jewellery change.
Yeah.
But classic gemstones don't.
No.
So if you love amethyst, you love pearls, you love your... whatever gemstone it is that you love, the longevity of it is there. So it doesn't matter if your styles of jewellery change, you can always take them apart and remake them. But classics and gemstones, longevity there for you.
And that's the lovely thing about making your own jewellery is that there is that sense of the ingredients, the quality of the gemstone doesn't change. You could change the style, so if a beautiful opera necklace style is very much the look of the, then you make that. Once the opera style necklace then goes to a choker, you want to make a choker, break down the jewellery and create that look. So you could achieve that without even having to invest any more money, just you're investing your time to recreate something. £11.95. Now then, how about we add in just something as simple as this. Sterling silver box clasp. What about adding in that to your feature amethyst strand? That doesn't half work, doesn't it?
It does, and it's again a very, very classic piece.
Very classic, but actually something that is becoming bigger and bigger now. I need to talk to you about this. You know what I said? I've been in my research mode this morning, and I've been researching. I've been off on the web, and I found this. Now then, this piece of jewellery sold 3 months ago in a very, very, very well-known auction house, and it sold. And it's the beauty of box clasps in the very traditional way by one of the world's most renowned jewellers. And you'll see it and instantly you'll go, ah, yes. I see the quality there. Can you see there the classic pearl? Oh, sorry, I've just dropped all these pearls. The classic pearl with then a feature box clasp. You see that there? That's it. You see that kind of detail could be replicated or could be inspired with the ingredients that we've got for you. Box clasp and a double strand of classic pearls. Now I've got those ingredients of the box clasp and the pearls coming up. I want to tell you this beautiful set, and I can't tell you, I think this is an impeccable set. It's featuring, of course, turquoise and the beauty of pearls. This set sold for £6,449. £6,449. It was actually sold in New York, so it was over $10,000. But so I've just done the conversion. Over £6,400 their set sold for. Beautiful, but who's got £6,400 to spend when actually pearls, box clasp, classic jewellery. That's the potential. That's the potential that you've got with the ingredients that we can supply for you, and that's what we want to make sure that we never underestimate. We never take for granted the luxuries of offering you these deals. So as I say, you could go to your auction houses across the world, from New York to Hong Kong, to go to London. It doesn't matter which auction house you go to, or even perhaps boutique jewellers. You could be spending multiples of thousands of pounds on jewellery that uses classic ingredients like we're about to give you. But you don't have thousands. You don't need thousands with us. You don't even need hundreds of pounds. We can give you the chance to create those looks for nominal pricing. Sterling silver clasp. You've seen it there. As I say, you've seen how well that looks in a classic piece of jewellery. You could create that with a sterling silver rose quartz box clasp for just £8.95. If you're wondering how the box clasp works, just simple pincer. As you can see there within the actual clasp itself. Give it a little squeeze, like so, and listen for the click. And you've got yourself one of the finest, most secure clasps that there is. It's a traditional clasp, and actually the nicest thing about it, tradition means that it's well worn. It means that it's had road testing, and a box clasp is so popular because it has had the road testing of timeless and luxury jewellery. So you've got there that little stamp as well, just to highlight the quality of the stamp says 925, so it just gives you the guarantee you're getting that precious metal 925. If you got the calla lilies, with a beautiful simple clasp, why not? You've got the luxury of working alongside. That would look great, wouldn't it? Oh, I love it, love it, love it. The calla lilies are sold out. The calla lilies are sold out. So if you got those, I mean, I think over 200 of those have sold out. You have here the sterling silver box clasp to add to both the calla lilies, or of course to the classic qualities, and capturing that elegant look with the pearls. And yet you've got the clasp for just £8.95. £8.95. Congratulations, plenty of people on the phone lines for that clasp. It's really adding detail and attention to detail, just like the world-renowned jewellers do, but without having to spend the pricing of world-renowned jewellers' price points. The luxury is that you create your own look, but without having to pay the price for it. Now let's do these pearls, because we've seen them and we've enjoyed them and we've talked about them quite a lot. So let's give you the chance to get the pearls now. Now, I'm going to tell you now that I have just 50 of this bundle available. 50 is not enough. I could tell you that without a shadow of a doubt. When we have pearls, we need hundreds in stock, not 50. So with that in mind, if you want this deal, and I mean, the potential, we've talked about the potential of pricing elsewhere, but if you want the potential of creating that luxury look for yourself, the chocolates and caramels and creams that you're getting from this combination is exquisite, truly exquisite. You have a complement of 8mm, 9 by 8mm, 11 by 10mm, and 11 by 9mm bronze, peach, and cream pearls. Exquisite luxury opportunity here. Luxury for less. Now, if you want to start to talk about the appreciation of a classic pearl necklace, we actually just need to talk about what you need to know in terms of length of necklace, because you might have seen this before Christmas. I did a PowerPoint presentation for myself about all the different lengths of classic necklaces, and this is all taken from years and years and years of creations of pearl necklaces. They're now based on all gemstone necklaces, but actually it's all based on classic pearl necklaces. Take a look at this. You could be creating every one of these looks from these pearls. You could create the choker with a 14 to 16 centimetre look. You could create yourself a perfect dog collar creation with just a classic strand of pearls. Your graduated strands you could go for. You could then create even more indulgent. Of course, don't forget you're getting 4 strands of pearls here. So you really could achieve, you know, your 40 to 50 centimetre princess drop. You could achieve that no problem. You could then go for the longer drop. You could go for your matinee necklace. Now you're getting 50 to 66 centimetre. So you would need probably at least 3 of those strands to create that look, but you've got 4 strands here, so you could actually achieve the opera necklace as well. Look at that. You could create this amazing, majestic, Great Gatsby inspired design. You could create this with this 4-strand bundle. Yeah, now I would say you probably have to get 2 bundles of these peach and chocolates, or perhaps get the cord from earlier on and make the length. Your rope necklaces 100 centimeters, or of course, to finish it all off, what could you do? You could twist it up, create your torsade multi-strand twist necklace. What about doing that? That's what you could achieve with just 1 bundle of pearls. 4 strands of pearls and 1 price tag. Enviable amounts of feature jewelry you could create for 1 price offer of just $29.95. Wow, you should be paying closer to £50 on this deal, and yet I'm at $29.95. If you're going to do it, you've got to do it now. If you want to join us, now is the time to do so on 0800 644 655. I had just 50 to offer, and as you know, with pearls, we need triple figure quantities on these gemstones. I've got half the stock already allocated, and that's actually not surprising that it's gone so quickly, because the price tag is so impressive. I mean, you've really got some amazing opportunities. The size as well. I mean, you've got 11mm pearls here. That's luxury size pearls. You've got real indulgent qualities for less than £30. Well over half the stock allocated. If you do want to join us on this deal, now is the time to do so on 0800 644 655. Join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Whether you're going to go for the choker, whether you're going to go for the princess drop, whether you're going to go for the rope necklace, or perhaps you're going to go for that torsade, whichever way you want to create your pearl design, you've really got the chance to do something. I just want to twist it up again just to see that gorgeous caramel and cream and peach mix. Doesn't that work so beautifully well together? I mean, that is an indulgent neckline piece, and of course that's an indulgence that would, you know, it's $29.95, but really for 1 necklace that is such an indulgence of pearls to cost you less than £30, add in that beautiful box clasp, you're onto a winner, onto an absolute winner. I have just over a dozen left of this deal now. Just over a dozen left. If you would like to join me, $29.95. Let's see that again. I was too busy looking at the price tag. I was just going 29 and kept going. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Such a classic piece.
But it's got that modern twist because you've got the multicolour of the pearls in there, you've got the different sizes going on. So it's taken a classic, which would normally be a single colour with a single size pearl, and you've just really then taken it into a modern era with it. It's just brilliant. I love it. I
bet the graduated size, the graduated neckline look would look good as well, wouldn't it? With the larger working down to the smaller, and they're not really small to be honest, but you know, if you worked it like this. Hang on, there's a graduated neckline piece, and if I just hold it like so, all for less than £30. I've got less than 10 left in stock now. Less than 10 left in stock on this deal for £29.95. We're in single quantity figures. If you're going to go for it, do it now. Of course, don't forget you've got until the 31st of January to make your decision whether you actually want to keep them. But actually, on deals like this one, it's first come, first served, so you may as well get them and make your decision at home rather than lose out on the deal altogether. So if you would like to join us, there's your free phone number. You can join us on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. Don't mind how you do it, we just don't want you to lose out on this deal. $29.95. Add in that gorgeous box clasp. Congratulations if you got that. Glorious. Now then, I apparently am about to talk to all of our bargain hunters. Those people who perhaps were ready to shop on Boxing Day to get all of the deals. Was that you? Oh, well done you. Excellent. I like bargain hunting, but I like my bed more, so I stayed in bed. When I say I stayed in bed, I had to get up with the kids, which is absolutely not true, so I didn't stay in bed at all. Your kids had a lie-in?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I
need to know what you did. I need to know how do I make my children?
Which is unusual, yeah. I had a lie-in, which is great.
That was literally like your Christmas present.
It was just, and I didn't get up until I think it was about 9:30, which is absolutely unheard of for me. You know, because normally like the kids are up at 7:30, or 7. Oh. So two extra hours. It was great.
Oh. Green with envy. Green with envy. Dion's like, I'm so not listening to... Dion's really not impressed. She's like, yeah, I'm not impressed by this sleeping thing. What are you doing, sleeping? How dare you? Dion, wait, which one? Let's do our cubes. Now, this is for everybody who's looking for a bargain. Anybody who is Boxing Day bargain hunting the day after Boxing Day. You know what I mean. I mean that if you want to get yourself a deal, this is the deal. This is the one. Look at my eyes, look into my eyes, look at what my eyes are trying to tell you that we're not just going to take this to a low price. We're going super low price on a brand new strand. Brand new. Get on the lines now. Guarantee yourself early into this offer. It's a big opportunity. Brand new strand of your Crackled quartz cubes. They are 6mm in size, varying colours from your fuchsia pinks through to your turquoise purples, yellows and clears, and all for one price tag for just under £10 is perhaps not an appropriate way to describe a £5.95 price tag. Oh my goodness me. Under £10 would be, in anybody's estimation, £9.95 or £8.95, but it's not. These cubes are coming your way. One of our most popular strands as well in terms of the colour range. And yeah, here we are at £5.95. Shh. Bargain hunters are definitely reacting to galloping into the phone lines. Congratulations to you. An amazing deal. It's gone from a very quiet phone line to all of a sudden shooting up like Blackpool Illuminations it is. I tell you what, an amazing opportunity. £5.95. Oh, do you want to know what my dad's bought me mum for Christmas? Oh, how lovely is this? Not just to go to the Blackpool Tower Ballroom for a tea dance, but for her to play the Wurlitzer at the Blackpool. He's done well, hasn't he?
He has done well.
I know.
Wow.
I know. Very well. Not even with my help. Normally my dad needs some kind of, nurturing, ain't it? No. Did it by himself. £5.95. £5.95 if you do want to join us. I've got a lot of people multi-buying. Did you have a good Christmas? Did you get a treat? I tell you what, if you're still waiting for your treat, then this is the one for you. This is our Merry Christmas treat from Jewellery Maker to you. £5.95 is all you pay. Surely should be. It should be double that price tag easily, Dion. Yeah, Dion says effectively you should be multi-buying on this deal. easily multi-buying. If you want to join us, congratulations to you. Busy, 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 and rightly so. You've got your purples, your lemons, your pinks, your turquoises. They're nice to work individually as colours, but they work really well if you bring them together. You know, it's up to you how you want to play with them, but stay on the lines, £5.95. And if you are going to get, if you have just got that £5.95 deal for the Crackled cubes, what about mixing the turquoises with that gorgeous pyrite? Your coated pyrite going very nicely. Blues, blues, and a little bit more blue. Who's producing? Oh, we're surprised it's Dion. Have you noticed that Dion has a little penchant for blue? Have you noticed? Just a little bit? I know. Just a little infatuation with blue. And I promise you, from the moment probably the first thing that I learnt about Dion was that she has an infatuation with blue. Because every time she sees blue, she goes, blue, oh blue, oh blue, oh blue. She does that, doesn't she?
She does.
I'm not even, it's not exaggeration. This girl has a thing about blue. I think we need to talk about it. Maybe we'll share together. By sharing, hopefully we'll decrease your passion.
It's only like mine, pink and blue, though. Pink and purple. I absolutely love pink and purple. Can't get enough of it. Funny, isn't it, though?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, because I just don't. I like turquoise. I like turquoise, but like I don't like first thing that I meet people and go, I like turquoise. Like that's what Dion does. Like Dion literally says, I'm Dion and I like blue. I mean, genuinely, that's as close to her introducing herself. Like, oh, is she really like that? Yes. Not even exaggerating. I do exaggerate, but I'm not exaggerating about it. Dion just goes, hi, I'm Dion and I like blue. It's funny, isn't it? You've just got a little thing about it. Yeah. As I say, we'll talk. A new bundle I have for you, for those of you who are watching for the first time, and perhaps you've got the ingredients from one of our kits. Now you need the tools. Well, this is a perfect tool combination, and you're getting a lot for your money on this deal. A lot of opportunity. So you have got a combination. Now, Sarah, I do need you to explain something to me, because somebody said something the other day, and I think it might have been Laura said something, and I didn't get a chance to pick her up on it, and I don't know the answer, so I was hoping you might answer my question. I know. We have here a combination of tools. And literally all the tools of the trade, really. Now, first of all, we design these ourselves here at Jewellery Maker. We make the design, basing it on everything that we learn from our designers, you know, all of the tools of the trade in terms of the tricks that we know are appropriate for the right tools to get the right professional job. We put everything into our tools for you to get the very best out of your jewellery. These are professional tools that we're offering you. Now, that's number one. My question is that we have flat nose pliers and chain nose pliers, and I don't know the difference.
Flat nose pliers typically have the same width of plier all the way to the tip.
Up. So that's
the one on the
these ones
side.
here.
Yeah. So the tip. I don't know if they do, but they'll be wider. I know that.
Yes, they are.
They're the same. Yeah, they should be the same distance all the way up.
Yep.
These give you a greater grip of whatever you're working with, because you've got a larger surface area. The chain nose pliers are the ones you would use for getting into a smaller place, things like opening your jump rings, things like that, because they've got a smaller surface area at the tip. But I use my chain nose pliers, these ones, for making all sorts of bends in wire, because you can choose where up your plier you want to make that bend, depending on the width.
So in the toolkit that we offer, you get a chain nose plier.
In the smaller of the toolkit.
Smaller toolkit,
In the larger of the toolkits, you get both. You get the flat nose and a chain nose.
So with the smaller toolkit, you're getting the chain nose pliers. You don't get the flat nose pliers.
No, you don't.
But we call them flat nose pliers, actually, don't we? So we should get that right. I've been saying that for 3 years wrong.
Yeah, there's the ones that have got the graduated tips are the chain nose, and the other ones.
I love the fact that I'm learning things still to this day. That's what the thing is with Jewellery Maker is that I would never profess to be somebody who has a vast knowledge of jewellery making. There's no point in me pretending. What I do have is a passion for jewellery, a passion for gemstones, and a passion for knowledge, and that's what the working alongside the likes of Sara is all about, isn't it? For me in particular, you know, I have a question, I turn to Sara, she's got the answer. She's like an oracle. Jewellery making oracle.
I was thinking, crikey, don't make it a difficult question. I'm just like Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. But you've had cake.
Oh, I know.
Feeling
That's all right.
better
We
now.
can do anything once
Feeling better.
Cake.
So you've got your flat nose pliers and you've also got your chain nose pliers. So now we know the difference. That's good, isn't it? You've got your cutters. So these are your wire cutters. Then you've also got your round nose pliers. So obviously for those of you who are just learning what each plier does, your flat nose pliers obviously give you a flat base, and these give you a rounded base so that you can create your coils, you can create head pins, etc. Those are hoops, thank you. And then to finish it all off, those of you who are working with your wire, and in particular colour wire, you need to work with these. These are your nylon jaw pliers. These add leverage to your wire work and fabulous for adding that final flourish to your wire detailing, but doing it in the right way. And as I say, these are designed by us. We are professionals, you know, working alongside the likes of Sara. We've got our product managers who are all working with these tools all the time. So we make sure that our tools are for professional finished jewellery making. You got all 5 of your variant tools. We're adding in, of course, the handy helper, which just adds in that final, I guess that additional, what's the word? It's not extra hands, it's not, that's what, it's adding in that facility. So if you want to get detailed jewellery and you maybe just need that extra pair of hands, that's what it's there. But it also gives you a close-up with a magnifying glass. And to top it all off, you also get your docking station. So all of the tools that you've got go onto the docking station and you've got everything together. Now the price you should be paying for this amazing bundle is £33 and 65 pence. £33.65. Professional tools, professional additional ingredient apparatus. That's the word I was looking for.
Ooh, that's a big
apparatus. Word. Should be over 33 today, under £20. Should be over 33. You got it for under 20. You know it's a deal and a half. Professional tools, get the professional finish for your jewellery, and yours for the taking. Congratulations. This is a gift for a friend. Tell you what, you're one heck of a friend if you're giving this as a gift, aren't you? You got a friend in me. The
nice thing is, if you've got extra tools and your friends come round to your house and they see you making jewellery, you can all sit together and make jewellery as well, which is a really nice way to pass the time.
Social time.
Yeah, you know, eat a bit of cake, have a cup of tea, have a chat.
If I did that with my friends, they'd think that they actually would think that they'd walked into the wrong house.
I actually go around to some of my jewellery making friends and we actually sit and make jewellery and talk.
Oh, I think that's lovely.
And before you know it, you've missed lunchtime because you've been talking so much, but you've made loads of pieces of beautiful jewellery and you've passed a really pleasant afternoon.
That's the lovely thing about the Sunday experiences is that's what you find when you come in. They would get people coming in on a Sunday, you know, and sharing that. It literally is just jewellery making together, which is really nice because you're also sharing your creativity. If you get stuck, you've got to fight.
Well, you'll see somebody else do something and go, oh, I didn't think of doing that. So, you know, you don't even always talk about the ideas, they just blossom. They just sort of happen.
Oh, that's nice.
Or, you know, you might get together with other jewellery makers and share your skills as well. A lot of people share their skills. So, you know, one of you might be, you know, dabbling in wire work and the other one's just starting. Yeah. And you can share those skills, which is great.
How nice. How very social. Is there cake?
Oh, normally, yes.
Excellent. £19.95 is all you pay. 5 tools, plus you've got the helping hands and also the docking station for that under £20. Congratulations if you got that one. Plenty more deals to come, including our feature pyrite as well. Oh, after this.
The JM Awards were a huge success last year, so we're bringing it back bigger and better than before. Join Vicki and guest designer Mark Smith as we reveal the best bits of JM 2013 as voted for by you. So tune in on December 31st at 9 AM and help us celebrate the Jewellery Maker Awards.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
From the 1st of January 2014, the Genuine Gemstone Company are taking part in a company-wide charity event. Collectively, the team are going to cycle 24 hours a day for 31 days, equaling the distance from our studios in Redditch, England, to Arusha in Tanzania, all on an exercise bike situated in our Gemstone Museum. For every £20,000 we raise, the Colourful Life Foundation will be able to build a school in the Arusha district. So this is your chance to give back to a community that provides us with so many beautiful gemstones, and hopefully help us break a Guinness World Record in the process. 100% of every donation goes to the cause, so keep watching in January for more details on how you can donate.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
We've already discussed the beauty of charms today. We've discussed the value of charms from Jewellery Maker, and now I've got another charm deal, and I know there's been a lot of people texting in about them because I showed them and then we didn't play them, and I know we've had a couple of people going, where's those charms she showed? I'm here, I'm doing them now. Not one, not two, but 3 of your sterling silver gold plated charms. Now we established the value of charms on our sister channel of Gemporia. We discovered that you could buy them even on our sister channel for around about the £20 marker, £18 or so. This time I'm bringing you all 3, thank you lovely lady, all 3 for one price tag. So you're not buying one charm, you're getting all 3. I love the shade of this blue. Gorgeous, gorgeous shade of blue. Onyx faceted drops with your gold-plated sterling silver heart with the lobster claw as well. And 3 of these decorative charms are going to be yours in one price opportunity. One price opportunity, and I can just highlight one thing and one thing alone. This is not going to be a deal that will hang around. The charms of the Smoky quartz didn't hang around. I think that's because a lot of people, you know, really saw the reality of charm pricing. And as I say, this is our own company. Gemporia is our sister channel, and I work alongside these beautiful items day in, day out on our sister channel. So I know how good our pricing is on our charms. £18 for a single charm, or alternatively 3 charms, sterling silver, with a little bit more detail as well, with that gorgeous heart-shaped detail as well. 3 charms for one price tag. £10.95. £10.95 for the 3 charms. That worked out now. That's the same price as the Smoky quartz, yeah? 11. I was just going to say no, it wasn't, was it? It was £11.40. Okay. So we worked those out as £4 a charm for the Smoky quartz. It was gem grade quality gemstone, so it worked out at just shy of £4 a charm. Now we're going lower. We're at £10.95. Well, that's just the way it goes. £10.95 in all 3 charms. All. But Dion's just said Dion's just said, Dion's my producer, the lady in the hot seat, the lady who makes all the decisions on pricing. And I could guarantee you that was the price, and that is the price you should be paying. £10.95, Smoky quartz ones already allocated and gone. And now we bring you the blue onyx. And she says she does have a thing, as we have already established, for blue gemstones and actually anything blue. And she really, really wants you to... We've already established she has a little bit of a penchant for blue, have we not? She's not stopping at £10.95. I think these are going to sell out. These are a brand new charm offer. 3 charms, not just 1, 3 charms. We're going less than a tenner. We're going less... Oh! Yeah. Oh my, less than 3, the sterling silver charms, less than £3 a charm for sterling silver. What a beautiful, beautiful deal that is. What a cracking offer. £8.95, that's just wrong, isn't it? That is just wrong. Well, wrong in the right kind of way. £8.95. Of course, all you need to think is that you add on 1 single charm to 1 individual neckline piece or 1 pair of earrings or 1 bracelet, and you've added that luxury edge, that finesse, that final flourish. I mean, that is a price deal out. Less than £3 for each one of those deals. Who else? Where else? If you want to do it, you got to do it today. And if you're going to get it, you got to buy it now, because I will say to you, I think these will be a sellout deal. We're on the last 30. That is 3 charms. And reminding you again, 1 charm on our sister channel, 1 charm on our sister website is £18. And here you have the chance to get 3 sterling silver for £8.95. Now that's the kind of deal you can't afford to miss out on. I mean, there's no deal like a deal like this one to get quality and finish and blue for just £3 a charm. Woo! That is quite impeccable, isn't it? Quite extraordinary. Well, congratulations if you've got a phone in your hand. Keep it there. I've got 20 left in stock. The number at the bottom of the screen is 0800 644 655 and is a free phone number. If you're dialing, please be patient with us. You can process your call via that way, or alternatively join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Dion says she needs to sell all of these out so there's no trace of the price that she's just done. I'm not surprised either. They're blue and they're nice. So when the boss says, well, Paula comes back from her holidays and she finds these have gone to $8.95, your defence is they're blue and they're nice. Brilliant. I think perhaps you need to just think about that defence a little bit more. Yeah, I think you need to work on the defence just that little bit more, rather than they're blue and they're nice. I'm thinking that she might not get away with that. I don't know. I might be wrong. What about this? What about adding in the blue pyrite? Oh yeah. That could go very nicely. It could go very nicely indeed if you're going to go for a little bit of pizzazz, a bit of dazzle, a razzmatazz, then you definitely will achieve it. If you've just got those amazing charms, different shades of blue, but actually I quite like that colour grading of different blues, don't you? I like that combination. Let's hold this out and show you. Never seen this before. Brand new strand. And I've never seen anything like it. It's just come into the vaults and then it's come straight into the studio. Quite simply, even before I came to wear this wasn't going to be part of the day. But that's the way our product goes. You know, a lot of people go, why do we sometimes see this and then this and then this, and why do you do it this way? It's just the way that the buying of our channel is. But in particular, it's the resource of Mother Nature. You know, if we want more of a certain gemstone, we have to go to Mother Nature. We don't go to some kind of supplier who stamps it out into a machine. It's not that way. It's just that we have got to run with what Mother Nature's providing us. Now, when we've played with qualities here of metallic finish with your pyrite and coated it with your blue colours, and as you can see there, that blue is tropical ocean shade of blue. Fabulous way that then the light comes and dances off the surface thanks to that pyrite metallic edge. A real flourish of jewellery that you have here within this one strand. The range of size is 5 to 10 millimetre in an 18 centimetre strand, and you've got a real quality of colour with this. Now then, I think I'm right in saying that later on today, this afternoon, we do have, Becky's got an amazing opal strand coming up. Now, if you like your opal, I mean, perfect way to match it would be to go with these kind of turquoise blues. You know, opal against that. Ooh, you'd have your metallic finish, then you'd have the opalescence. Done. Absolutely gorgeous. Coming your way. Coming. Who is it? Oh, Vicky's coming to join us on the mid-show. Oh, I do beg your pardon. I've been saying Becky, but apparently it's actually Vicki. I thought you said Becky. Vicki. Vicky's joining us, and not me, because I'm going on to our other sister channel of Gems. I can't split myself like that. I'd try, to be honest. You know I would try, but I can't. So the lovely Vicki is joining us. I think it's Vicki Field, isn't it? That's her surname. Vicki Field. I'm Vicki Carr and she's Vicki Field. Carfield. Field. Anyway, you have here your gorgeous blue colour coated pyrite, the sky blues, those tropical ocean turquoises, dazzling with a metallic finish that really is going to add a luxury look. With your opal finish as well, I think that if you get the opal later on with Vicki, this would really finish off your look to the highest degree. One price tag only for this. And it's one price of just $9.95. Now think of that metallic edge, think about that shimmer, that radiance, and then think of the opal that you're going to get later on and put them together. Splendid luxury finish. $9.95 is all you pay for your pyrite. And then of course you add to your order later on one postage and packing for the whole day, so you may as well make the most of adding the opal. And they've got sapphire as well this afternoon. Oh, treating you this afternoon with sapphire. Beautiful green sapphire to look for. Oh, green sapphire. I wonder if that's Tunduru. Ooh, need to check that one out. Need to check that out. Intriguing. I'll be watching while I'm prepping for my later show on Gems. But what's going on? What have they got? What's green sapphire? At £9.95 is all you pay for the qualities of your turquoises and sky blues. And the interesting thing about a beautiful strand like this is really the fact is you only need one or two to have that I guess the radiance of light play.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they have so much to give to your jewellery making. And you really, I mean, can you imagine those in earrings? You'd only need one on each side, you know.
Yeah, one single drop.
But if you were to make that as a centre focal point for a wirework ring, it would look amazing.
Well, that'd be interesting.
You know, because it's got that absolute beauty and quality that you'd want to sort of, you know, but look at it as a bracelet. I mean, just do a wirework cuff, maybe just a couple of those, you know, just...
Yeah, because I think that with colours like this, you could either go out and out, full in your face, go for it in one piece of jewellery, or actually you really could make these go a lot further and actually have a lot of impact on a lot of different pieces of jewellery by using just one or two.
I think, you know, if you got that kit earlier, the one that had the blue pearls in, and the,
and the pyrite,
that would go beautifully with that kit, because it's got that, you know, it's just going to add to those beautiful metallic qualities you already had with those petrol blue pearls and then the pyrite. But again, you can take this in a completely different direction. You can add your spacer beads. If you've got the matrix box, that would look beautiful with it. You know, all your chain or your wire work. Or you can go in a completely different tack and maybe use it with your textiles, you know, with your sari silks and things like that, and actually use it in a different quality.
Especially because of the finish of the metallic edge of it, because it has that lustrous quality to it. Really has got lots of different versatile capabilities, this strand. Gorgeous look for £9.95. £14.95. That's your 100 carats of your blue colour coated pyrite and your graduated faceted puffy coins ranging between 5 and 10 millimetres for just less than a tenner. Congratulations if you got that one. Right then, moving on. Moving on, and apparently it's somebody's birthday today. We've just been told it's Carol's birthday in Buckinghamshire. It's your birthday, it's your birthday, happy birthday, it's your birthday. Oh Carol, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. As the birthday rap. Because we're not allowed to sing happy birthday. No. So we have to have our own birthday rap. Yeah. Do you not know that? No, not allowed to. Well, you could, but then you'd get charged a lot of money. A lot of money. Even if we went, yep, we'd get charged lots of money. Take a look. 1, 2, Carol, congratulations. I'm hoping you're having a brilliant day. Wishing you all the very, very, very best for here and now. Take a look at what we're moving on to. Ooh, this is a bit of a party of colour, actually, isn't it? Oh, I love the colours. They are really funky, really rather exciting. And you know, when we were talking about the colour range of spring of 2014, if I hold this up like that, and then do, I don't know whether I'll succeed in this, but if I did that, and then I did that, and then I did that, you really do have some of those gorgeous colours coming together in these strands, don't you? You really do have that lovely springtime mix. So that's your Pantone colours of spring 2014. And we're not that far away from springtime. I mean, let's stay positive. What is it, 2 months? 8 weeks? It's not long. It's not long till Christmas. It's, gosh, wishing my life away. It's not long till springtime. So, and really in the fashion, you'll see in the fashion clothes these days, actually, everything is springtime. You don't have your winter woolies anymore. It's all about springtime, isn't it?
It's already moved completely.
Totally.
You know, some stores are already starting to do pre-season launch offers for summer. It's that quick.
I did my last shopping. I ran round Durham City Centre the other day, and they've got a certain shopping, and they have like loads of different shops inside that one shop. And I ran in to try and find something. And as I walked past, what did I walk past? Bikinis. And I was like, yes, yes. Get in. Starting to think about hot weather again. That's the thing is that you've got that spring and summer is really not that far away. Think about how quickly this year's gone. Hecky thump, it's gone too quick for me. But the nice thing is, the faster it goes, is the sooner we get into spring and summer. Spring and summer colours 2014 sitting into 3 strands. You've got your ovals, you've got your coins, and you've also got your trillions, and you've got them all together for one price tag. Get springtime colours, and you need to spring into action for this one price tag, less than £5. I can't believe I just did that. Less than £5 a strand for your feature colour popping springtime look. And as you can see, created by the lovely Sue, one of our amazing beading buddies. This beautiful neckline piece. That's amazing. She's even crafted the wire itself as well. Isn't that a tremendous piece of jewellery?
It's beautiful.
Well done, Sue. Glorious. Really capturing the qualities and finish that you get from the gemstones to then really, I guess it is just top off, add the icing or the cherry to the top of the cake with the gemstones against your own amazing craftsmanship. The colours really are and could be the centrepiece, but with Sue's creation here, she's made the gemstones almost an additional wow factor to the jewellery that she's already created. That's awesome, isn't it? Beautiful piece of jewellery. Sue, glorious. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. You've got there £14.95 for your springtime colours of 2014. It's all about colour popping, and you've got the colour pop of pinks and turquoises and blues and greens, yellows and oranges, all mixing together here with this 3-strand combination. Congratulations if you got that one. Less than a £5 a strand. Less than a £5 a strand. Now then, do you fancy a double troubler? Now that was there. Just tidying up after myself. No, that's not right. I'm tidying up there. I get so mixed up with where I should be putting things and tidying them up. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Double trouble deal on Tanzanite. Ooh. And by jingo, this is good looking. This is serious good looking Tanzanite. Double trouble deal on a gem of this caliber and quality is just unheard of. Look at the luxury that we are offering you here. Look at the delight of intense, saturated beauty of featured gemstones. These are collector's stones. These are stones of such high regard, but in the jewelry making world, these are truly the triumph. These really are the ultimate gemstone of choice. So this is what I'd classify as a taster of what the award ceremony is going to be like. You know, choosing something that everybody wants and then do something ridiculous on the price tag. That's what the award ceremony is going to be like, and that's what we're about to do. It's something that everybody wants to work with. It's a gemstone that everybody regards here at Jewellery Maker as the ultimate, the epitome of true desirability for your jewellery making potential. And you've got the chance to not just get one strand, but a double strand, a double trouble deal where your drops are combined together 8x5 to 12x8 and 12x7 in your 22 and your 18 centimeter strand. You've got over 100 carats of featured gemstones here. It's gonna be a tremendous, this should not be happening. I should not be doing a single strand for the price you're about to get, let alone a double deal. Buy one strand, get the second strand for just £10. Yes, buy a strand of Tanzanite and get the second strand for just £10. Do I say Tanzanite for £10? No, not very often. In fact, have I ever said Tanzanite for £10? Possibly on rough nuggets. I possibly have done rough nuggets for in fact I have. I did a one-off deal where I had a really big quantity and that was the reason we could take them under a £10. I did rough nuggets, nothing like this grade, nothing like this craftsmanship or a beauty, the attention to detail that you're getting here. Buy one strand, get the second strand for just £10. That is a feature opportunity that I'm offering you here. Buy one feature strand for £24.95, and you know, I will highlight the £24.95 is a pretty extraordinary price tag anyway, but then to add in a deal which then gives you the subsequent strand of Tanzanite for a tenner, well then you really do know that you've got yourself a deal. You've got yourself a chance of a lifetime. $34.95 in total. And when you look at the quality of these gemstones, the grade of colouring, the saturation of those blues and violets, and the flashes of pinks, of course, with thanks to the pleochroic beauty of the stone. No wonder these are so desired. No wonder these are so popular as a gemstone. But to then give you a strand for a tenner, well, unmissable, really, absolutely unmissable. And of course we did some fantastic sterling silver offers earlier on today, plus we did the toggle clasps. You could just make yourself loads of featured jewellery with adding in a little decorative toggle clasp, and hey presto, you've got that. Look, or those shepherd hooks, sterling silver shepherd hooks. I mean, one pair of drop Tanzanite earrings, you know, those gorgeous gold shepherd hooks, the sterling silver. You don't need anything else other than those and just those gemstones, and you've got yourself something special. Very, very gorgeous, glamorous opportunity, double trouble deal. Buy one, get a strand for a tenner. Now then, straight on, now then down here, we have got for you a deal, and it is a big deal. And I mean big. And that is just one half of this deal. So earlier on we did a deal for your toggle, for your clasps, with all the different shapes and all of the different variant clasps that we have, you know, in terms of design. This time we're going for the very classic, the very probably one of the most essential clasps that we've been asked to stock is the toggle clasp. And this is the classic. This is the one that'll just get you jewellery that you're going to really enjoy working with. Silver plated, and these are your copper toggle clasps. Now that is 100 sets. That means 100 of the round and 100 of the bar. So in total, it's 200 pieces, and that effectively gives you 100 sets of your toggle clasps. Now, of course, for those of you who are outside of the box thinkers, that means that you could be looking and thinking, well, actually, that means I've got earring findings. I could then create something nice, shepherd hooks, or perhaps I could create a really nice cufflink design. You've got different variants to these individual findings, but we're saying if you want to work them as toggle clasps, as they were designed, 100 sets in total. So that's 100 pieces of jewellery you can influence. Now, that's a lot of jewellery. That is a lot of jewellery. It's a lot of jewellery. Your price tag, $19.95. That is a lot of jewellery potential. A lot of jewellery potential. I know that I'm saying the same thing. That's because I can hear a calculator typing and tapping in my ear. And so I know that I keep on going, that's a lot of jewellery potential for that. And I know I keep on repeating myself. That's because all I can hear is Dion doing her normal. And when I hear that noise, I know that something very, very naughty is about to happen, because effectively that's Dion trying to find the lowest price she can get away with without getting sacked. And I'm not even exaggerating there now, am I? Squeezing. And I mean, promise you, squeezing the price tag. You're not paying $19.95. Dion is about to take, and I mean, she has calculated literally to the penny as low as she could go. Oh my goodness me. I mean, that is most definitely a deal you can't. 100 sets of toggle clasps. That's 100 sets for just £12.95. That's working out at just 12 pence a toggle clasp. 12 pence a toggle clasp. And again, when you go to your haberdashery shops, or you go to your craft shops, or those big warehouses where they're like hobbying and crafting, you know, all of the, if you go to those places, 12 pence does not buy you a toggle clasp. I know it doesn't.
No, and they're in tiny weeny bags. You get maybe 3 in a bag.
I was just going to say, because normally you buy them, these are almost trade pricing.
Yeah.
By buying them in bulk, you get much more of a smaller minimum unit price tag.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've seen anywhere that I could go and get them like that on the high street in that bulk.
No, I haven't. I think a pack of 10 is what I've seen as a max. You're right, it's normally 3, but you do normally get, you know, a pack of 10 at the max.
Yeah, and it just means that if you've got those sitting in your stash ready to go, it's like the other day I got asked to make some children's jewellery.
Oh, nice.
And I thought, I won't put ring bolt clasps on because children can't undo them.
No.
They can't do them. They haven't got that dexterity. So I put ring bolt clasps, put these on, toggle clasps on. But I had them ready to go, and I didn't think, oh, well, it's going to push the jewellery out of the price of my market.
12 pence.
It's not going to do that, is it?
12 pence.
Exactly. And you can then, you know, you can create with confidence, knowing that you can put on a professional looking clasp and finish. And you can use these any way you want. I love to have the actual ring part and actually put them with jump rings dangling down.
Nice.
It looks lovely. And then just keep the toggle bars for making your cufflinks with, or, you know, as additional features. So they're just there as a you know, to be able to use them in lots of different ways.
But then I think, you know, just picking up on the fact, as you say, if you're making jewellery for different budgets, and that's the thing is that you've got to make sure that you find the right budget for the, you know, I find it fascinating when I look at, you know, certain price points when I'm walking around a craft fair and, you know, there's Christmas craft stores, and I've been looking at prices and I go, okay, actually, I am happy to pay that price tag, and then I go to another store, I'm not happy to pay that price tag for that. And it's interesting because you want to make sure that you're getting the right affordable price tag for the people that you're selling to. And you know, I know that obviously different locations will have an influence on that. You know, different clientele. Are you selling to people who are looking for Christmas goods? Because if they are, they're probably looking for a great price deal. Or are you looking for, you know, a gift for somebody that's going to be an indulgence? Then it's going to be silver, isn't it? And it is that case of, if you're going to work on, you want minimal investment of your own cash to make jewellery, then you go for a deal like this. 12 pence is all it's going to be. That's 12 pence for each one of those toggle clasps. Fantastic deal. Absolutely fantastic. If you want to join us, 0800 644 655 is the number to dial, or you could join us at JewelleryMaker.com. It's definitely what you classify as almost a trade show offer, isn't it? That type of price point.
Definitely. Quantity
and quality of the ingredient, great price tag. That is £12.95. That's working out at just 12 pence. Well, 12.9 pence. So 13 pence, maybe I should have said. Do beg your pardon. 13 pence-ish. Right, where shall we go? Okay, so now we've established the fact that we know that we'd like to make jewellery for different people and with different budgets in mind. Now we need to go from the silver plated to your sterling silver. Can I grab another board? Would that be possible, guys? Thank you. Right. I see. I like. You've got here your classic silver. Thank you, lovely. Then you've also got your gold-plated silver, and you've also got your rose gold as well. So you're going to get all three, and you get your organza gift bags. You're going to get all 3 packs for one price tag. And Dion has the absolute intention, Dion being my producer, absolute intention for those of you whose budget perhaps is all about getting a trade price on silver, then this is the one for you. We've done the silver plated. We've got a great deal on that. That's worked out at just shy of 13 pence for each one of those toggle clasps. Now let's give you all of the other ingredients with sterling silver, and let's give you an equally exciting price tag. Now, you'll know as well as I do that I've given the game away several times recently about what's about to happen to us. Now, Sarah, the last time we were on, I gave the game away about what's happening with our findings pack, and you said you were going to go up and talk to Hannah Roxbury. Did she tell you what was happening?
No,
she not?
She won't give anything away. No. I think it's nice for us as designers to get a surprise as well. When it
you are so going to be surprised.
Because I can remember when we first changed to having the silver plated over copper findings, and I had to phone up. I said, I've got chain, because that was the first time we'd ever had chain in a kit. And she said, no, that's fine, that's absolutely right. And my creations went through the roof, because I suddenly had, from having a smaller amount of sterling silver findings to suddenly having a larger amount of silver plated findings, it just changed the way we create things. And I think this is what's going to happen with the next set, and it's just going to be so exciting when they turn up.
Okay, I will literally get into trouble if I say anything other than keep watching. Be prepared that when 2014 strikes, that you will be seeing something different from our findings, things that I didn't know was even possible. Things that I never knew that we could have from a variety of findings. So if you're going to get this findings pack, you've got to get it now, because this could be one of the last chances that you get to get this pack of sterling silver with the heart-shaped chain, with the shepherd hooks and the crimp beads, and also all of the beautiful additions, all of these together, your silver, your gold and your rose gold, sterling silver findings. How low can we go? Less than £10. Oh, I like it. Less than £10 a pack. Well, we know that actually, I'm sure it's the gold plate, it's $14.95, rose gold $14.95, and then the silver's $12.95. So you've made yourself at least £12, £13 saving, at least. And nothing changes. The quality's not changed on the silver. The quality's not changed on the variety of different findings that you're getting in the packs. The only thing that's changed is the price tag. Nothing else. The findings packs will be changing, and they will be changing in the coming week or so. Ooh. So keep on watching. If you want the findings for now, though, if you want this basis of findings, I would suggest you buy them now. I know that we're on limited stock now on our findings in these packs. I know that we're on limited stock, and I did think that before Christmas you probably wouldn't see these after Christmas. So Dion's obviously stashed these away somewhere. She's like that. She just stashes them away, and then just like some kind of Houdini, she just brings them out. And I go, we didn't have any of these in stock. She goes, I know. I don't know how she does it though. And I can only say that because I can see Scott's in our workshop, so I know that he doesn't know that she's found these from somewhere. $29.95 if you want to join us. You've got your silver, you've got your rose gold silver, and you've also got your yellow gold silver findings. Should be $14.95 for the yellow gold, should be $14.95 for the rose gold, and should be $12.95 for the classic silver, and yet you're getting all three for less than £10 a pack. And as I say, the findings packs are changing, but changing in a good way. Trust me, they are going to be changing. And I know lots of people don't like change, and I'm quite happy sometimes when when I like something, I kind of go, oh, why are you changing it? But actually, that's the nice thing, as Sarah said, by changing it, hopefully it's going to give you something different in terms of your creations and in terms of your design thoughts, etc. I was just trying to get the chain out, I can't get a hold of it. If you want to join us on this one, I've still got people on the lines waiting. Please do be patient with us. We'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. I just wanted to show you, like, if you wanted to do a 3-chain design. That's pretty, isn't it? How lovely is that? I actually might. I would just like that in a bracelet. A 3-bar bracelet of just the silver chains.
It would look lovely,
wouldn't it?
Especially if you've got the little spacer bars, you know, you'll be able to keep.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking if you just separated them,
or even if you did some little, little bits of chainmail or something, just to separate those out and then attach those onto there.
I love that. I love that. Congratulations if you got those. $29.95, yours for the taking. Okay. Straight on, straight on, straight on. Now, ooh, where am I going? Here we are. Let's go purple. Ooh, let's go purple. Let's make Sarah happy. Now, my house at the moment is full of chocolate. Full of chocolate. This is called chocolate box. Honestly, my children may actually turn into chocolate bars. They may actually turn into. I don't normally. My children are only 2 and 5, and so normally when I don't buy them a full chocolate bar because I just think that's quite a lot of chocolate, and I don't know why, and maybe that's just me being silly. But so they've got these big selection packs, of the chocolate bars, the full chocolate bars. And I honestly think that if they'd just been given those selection packs for Christmas and nothing else, that it would have been that the Christmas had come and Santa had been the most wondrous man in the world. Chocolate, chocolate and more chocolate. This is chocolate colours though, isn't it? Chocolate box colours. Yes, you've got those really rich purples. You go, no, these are not chocolate colours because they're not brown. No. Chocolate box. Those velvety purples, those really rich colours. And then, of course, the lightness of the pinks as well goes so nicely against those darker, rich purples. If I put alongside, if I hold up these gorgeous nuggets as well, they work together very well together. Great look. And to top it off, Let's go for some lovely softer tones. Let's go for your lighter lavenders and your delicate tones. So you've got here a combination, let me give you the heads up. 470 carats in your larger strand, 470 carats. Then on top of that, you've got your amethyst. Oh, now I didn't want to say it because I thought I can't be right. And then I've just checked my graphics and I am right, you know. Ametrine as well. You know when you start to look at something and I was thinking, I'm sure no, I've got to be wrong, I've got to be wrong. No, there's definitely some ametrine mix between these. Can you see that there? You see? Yeah. The split between the purples and the golden hues. Very cool to have your ametrine split as well into this design. So you have here quite an incredible combination. Over 500, 600 in fact, I think 600 carats of amethyst. Of course, March's birthstone, a gemstone that is quite simply going to be a colour that you're always going to indulge upon, always going to see incredible resulting jewellery. 4 strands for less than pardon me, 3 strands, beg your pardon. 3 strands for less than £5 each. $14.95 is all you pay for all 3 strands, and one of those strands, as I remind you, is over 450 carats in the single strand. That's 470 in the single strand. So you've got a big deal there, a very, very big deal, just in that carat weight for for less than £5. You've got nearly 500 carats of gemstone. I mean, that's a vast carat weight. Then you've got your nuggets, and you've also got ametrine potential in your gem collection for less than £5 a strand. Ametrine, I mean, one of the world's most extraordinarily exciting and yet rare bi-coloured gemstones, and you've got it for less than £5 at a strand in a kit, in a bundle. Blimey, that's good. That is seriously good. 14 pounds. Cake. Anybody got any cake? That was so close. That is so close to being so wrong. I know. Sarah's like, I know. And you said it 3 times. I don't know that I can breathe. We have got for you emerald. Yes, emerald. And not just small emerald. I've got last of stock, and this is a limited. We believe this will be a sellout within the live show. So if you want the very limited available quantity that I have here, I think I've got single quantity figure. We wanted to give everybody the heads up to get this. It's your emerald graduated plain rondelles, £24.95. Some of the biggest Brazilian emerald we've ever put to air here at Jewellery Maker. I certainly don't remember seeing anything of this size for your emerald, certainly not Brazilian emerald, and definitely not of this caliber of colour. Fabulous feature strand, £24.95. Of course, the nicest part about it is that you only need to use one to get the impact for your jewellery. I mean, imagine that just being a single stone. I'm going to put it flat. Just so, could you imagine that? An emerald ring. That's all you need, just one. And it's an emerald ring. So it's going to be a rather exciting find that you've got from each one of these. £24.95, last of stock. I have got a very, very small quantity, but somebody's got to get it, and we want to make sure this is going to be a sellout deal for today. £24.95 is all you pay. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. Join us at JewelleryMaker.com. We gave you that fantastic deal. Match it alongside our satin cord. Now then, this was probably one of the biggest savings of the day, because you got all of these satin cords, every single one of them, and it should have been £18. Should have been £18, and yet the price you're actually paying, just £6.95. Better than half price. I think we worked out it being about 60%. 60% off on that price. And of course, if you've got the DVD of the braiding or the kumihimo or the macrame, whatever you're into at the moment, I think braiding and threading and cords and working things like shambhala bracelets, any of those kind of techniques and jewelry results, very, very big at the moment, and next year is still going to stay with that same vein of craftsmanship and jewellery making. £6.95 is all you pay. Congratulations. Now then, I have got, I think, 5 pearl bundles left. That's it. 5 of your pearl bundles. And you could achieve so many different variant types of jewellery, whether you're going to go for your graduated neckline piece, you're going to go for perhaps your rope necklace, whichever way you're going to design this, you're getting a lot of luxury for a very small price. Probably going to sell out in the next couple of seconds, to be honest, but if you wanted, you could be the person to get the final one for $29.95. 4 feature strands, including luxury size, 11 to 10 size. I've also got 11 to 9 size. I mean, you've got some big size pearls here for £29.95. Chocolates, caramels, peaches and creams. The luxury that you've got here. Now, if I keep these pearls, you might want to even just add in an extra little detail, a little flourish. And that was our early bird today, our early bird. And of course, we know that these have proven to be very, very popular throughout the past couple of days. Already sold the silver, the yellow gold and the rose gold. Finishing it off today with your bronze coloured brass mesh ribbons. Really funky style, where you've got the larger and the smaller. These are 20 by 30 and 12 by 20 millimeter in size. So you've got your different variants, little hair slides, you could do a little decorative detail, 10 of each in total for just £11.95. So as you recap, just to highlight some of the things that we've got left in stock, as you can see, limited stocks on all of these deals. The pearls, I think now are sold out. If you have it, we've got probably 1 left, 2 left, something like that of the pearls. That's it. If you want them, yours for the taking. Somebody's got to get them. Finally, recap on our last of stock matrix collection, your brass bead stash, including the diamond cut finish. And I will just highlight the fact the diamond cut finish really does give that final flourish to the bead itself. And even on the smaller beads, we've got to remind ourselves that all of the attention to detail was working so well. That's better with that close-up. You've got that chance to get the silver finish, the rose gold finish, the gold finish and the black finish to these spacer beads. With the matrix collection, you're getting all of these in one deal. All of these in one deal. Now obviously I've taken some for the demonstration purposes, so you're getting a full box. In total, you're looking at 25 pots. So you'll get another line here, and that's the ones that is just sitting there. £21.95. Now then, we did set Sara a challenge today. Thank you, gorgeous lady. And she's been busy, and I mean very busy, with our last kit of the day. And well, it's fair to say that we haven't scrimped on this combination of ingredients for this last kit, because today, within one kit, not just do you get feature gemstones, you get feature additions as well. That includes your organza ribbon, includes your threads, includes your sterling silver findings, and to top it off, how about this? A combination rhodochrosite, one of our most popular feature gemstones, multicolour aquamarine plus your multicolour quartz. This is in a kit. I don't think Sara has struggled with working with these ingredients, and I think when you see her resulting jewellery, you'll understand that this has endless permutations of jewellery making potential. So much going on and for so little. Now the price that you should be paying on this combination is £40.20. Should be £40.20. The price you actually pay, 40, 30. Oh, I tell you what. Let's go half price. Let's go half price. From 40 we go to 20. Exactly half price off of 50% straight down the middle. Oh so feminine jewelry kit comprises of your rhodochrosite, a really exciting gemstone which we don't see a huge amount of with its beautiful salmon pinks and banding. Then on top of that you've got your quartz with those multicolored combinations of the rose quartz, the citrine and the blues. Then we're adding in aquamarine in a kit at a half price offer of just £20.10. What a tremendous deal that is. Tremendous opportunity. I mean, all of that ribbon as well. When you see what Sara's been up to, I mean, the facts are, it says that actually this is what the organza ribbon can do. It can make your jewellery go so much further. Oh, just doubled it in right at the end.
I've only just finished it.
Oh my goodness me. And this is from one kit. From the bundle that you've just seen, and for those of you watching for the first time, remind yourself that actually many of the ingredients and many of the resulting jewellery that you're seeing here, you can achieve for just £20.10. £20.10. What did you spend £20 on that could then give you this kind of resulting jewellery? I don't think there is anywhere else that could give you so much potential from a £20 note and a 10p piece. Yours for the taking. Congratulations. We do offer you a free tutorial booklet and DVD with your first purchase with us, and this shows you how to get started, step-by-step instructions. And one of the nice parts about us is that we want to be part of your journey. We don't just want to provide you with the ingredients. We don't just want to inspire you with the inspiration. We want to be part of your journey from the very beginning all the way through. And that's what this book is all about. Tutorial book gives you step-by-step instructions, which are then backed up by an hour-long DVD. Yes, a DVD that lasts an hour of step-by-step instructions on how to get started, simple techniques that are the foundations for jewellery making. And actually, many of the instructions that you'll get on this DVD, you can apply to the jewellery that Sara's created with this amazing resulting jewellery from the one kit. There you go, how to roll a head pin. So that's one of the instructions that you'll get from this DVD. And you can see there, actually, interestingly enough, the technique you're just about to see, Sara has applied to the earrings as well. So very, very simple techniques to be applied to get great looking jewellery, and you've got that free of charge with your first purchase. And of course, if you're getting started with jewellery making, I guess many of you go, oh, I can't get started with sterling silver. I mean, that's a precious metal. Actually, sterling silver is probably the best way to get started because it's so forgiving.
It is. It was what I started with.
Ah, was it?
And when I get sterling silver in a kit, I forget that it's so easy, it's so forgiving. Because you need very little dexterity to get a loop on the end of a head pin. You need very little to close the crimp covers or the crimps. You need very little strength in your hands because it is a very easy manipulative,
malleable, isn't it?
That's
yeah.
the right word. Metal. But once it's there, it holds because it has that. Once you work hard in it, it'll just stay where it is anyway. So you don't have to worry about it at all.
It just works so well against the backdrop of the rhodochrosite and the aquamarine. I mean, I love how the ribbons match the colours so well as well.
They do.
I mean, it's just perfect colour blend, isn't it?
I forgot
Are you still working?
I forgot that one.
Still working. She's still got another one. Another pendant.
I know. I forgot that one.
So even more jewellery made. This is what I mean. For just £20, look at all of the opportunities that you've got. All of this could be yours for one price tag. Now that's the way to do it. If I just drop that in, Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, of course, if you got any of the deals today, you've already paid your postage and packing, and you're good to go for the rest of the day. And I do believe that today we have some very special treats going on in the day show. The guest designer today is the lovely Laura Binding, and we've got the lovely Vicki joining us. Not me. You'll all be celebrating the fact that it's not me, Vicki. It's another Vicki. It's much more attractive, much younger, and the thing is that I know that Vicki has got some absolute treats for you. Green sapphire coming up today, and if that wasn't enough, if you fancy treating yourself to some opal, if you got the blue pyrite earlier on with those gorgeous shades of blue, the opal's going to match so well against it. So keep watching and just keep on adding to your order. Of course, the Miss It Miss Out show comes at 5 o'clock this afternoon as another way to keep on adding to your one postage and packaging deal. And so really is the way to just make the most of it. Lots and lots still to look forward to for the rest of the week. Of course, don't forget, 31st of December is our big award ceremony. I'm going to go upstairs and get all the awards out. I'm going to get them all polished and everything, so that when we've got the show, it's going to be a big one. So I'd look forward to having your company then. But I'll see you tomorrow as well. I'll be with you. Sarah, thank you so much for inspiring us today.
Thank you very much.
It's been a great day. Really, really great day. And this is the jewellery you could be making if you watch it for the first time. This can be achieved by you for £20 and 10 pence. So there is just the last stock of this kit left. So you may as well go for it right now. The numbers at the bottom of the screen are a free phone number, or you could join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Whatever you're up to today, you take care of yourself. Don't go anywhere, because the lovely Vicki straight after this with another amazing guest designer inspiration show.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. for our Miss It Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and